What is up, everybody? We are Defend Your Units. JohnnyKpicks here. Alongside me is my co-host Cody from Money MMA Bets, and he is in Lake Tahoe or Reno. I can't remember which one you said.
Reno, Lake Tahoe. I just got back. We got back from Lake Tahoe. We're flying out tomorrow.
There we go. So we got Cody traveling all around the world and loving it up, living it up in the city.
Yeah, doing having some fun, having some relaxing, man. Have relaxing time after a long time of work. Every couple months we got to get away, do something.
I feel you. That's what I want to do too. I want to go somewhere and even if it's for like 2 days, like just get out of town. Just do something.
Exactly.
But yeah, last week it was what was it? $2.99? Was that right? I think it was $2.99, right?
Was it? I don't
even remember. But I know we both yeah, it was $2.99. We both won. Okay. So defend your units, about 5 units total. No big deal or anything. We're not counting or anything.
Safety parlays hit. I had 2 safety parlays hit, both of them.
Time prop parlay of the week hit. All good.
Yeah, man. That was a pretty fun card. Fucking Poirier, right? Dude, savage. That was sick. That under 3.5 hit. That was pretty easy. But overall, dude, it was a pretty fun card. Marlon Vera took a beating, dude, to get us over that 3.5. Yeah, man, because that knee was sick. Anybody else is going out. That thing was so hard, and even I was even worried anyways because he was already taking a beating. But dude, Sean O'Malley's striking's crazy. Like I never thought I would say that. I've been a hater, like not a hater, but I just never thought he was really as good as he is. We still got to see him with like the real wrestling defense, when he's gonna fight Merab. But on the feet, he's gonna light Merab up. You know what I mean? So, but dude, his movement, his feints, his switch stancing, everything was crazy, and he hits hard too, dude. So he's good. He's real good.
Yep. Yeah, he kind of surprised me too. He definitely won that fight very clearly. The Poirier, like you said, that was clearly staph infection because Benoit was done after 2 minutes. Like he
really was.
I was like, there's no way this fight's gonna go to round 3. There's no way.
No, that was a good fight though. I mean, Saint Denis had his moments, it was a good fight. And yeah, you could tell once he didn't land them takedowns, dude, Poirier's hands are dangerous. His timing, his boxing is just a level above. But yeah, can't help to have staph, taking antibiotics and all that stuff.
Yeah. And then you also have Pereira doing his thing against Olazechuk, no big deal or anything.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. I want to see who is really the better fighter. I get it. Your dude won. But damn, what was that, like 20 seconds?
It was under a minute, I'll tell you that.
That was a good bet. No, that was a good bet. But yeah, I would have liked to see. But I mean,
it was a minute and 1 second.
Yeah, I didn't even expect that. I mean, he has never been finished like that. You know what I mean? He's really been just like taken down and stuff. So yeah, that was good for you.
I thought it would go to decision. I really did, and I thought he would win it. But
and then the one dude to Spain, sheesh, that dude's dangerous. Backing up, hits him with the back, but Parisian don't like to get hit. But,
once he got hit once, he just covered up and he was done. It was funny. I was laughing actually the whole time.
Dude,
the whole 18 seconds, I was laughing.
Yeah, that under 1.5 was a lock, dude. Yeah, that was
on the on Brady's show, the Best Bet show. I was gonna skip that fight, and then Brady said like a bet, and it like got my gears going. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a same game parlay of Despain and under 1.5, and it was plus 230. It was insane.
Oh, nice.
And that cash easy.
There you go. You guys are so lucky I'm not on that show. You guys are so lucky. I'll probably up 100 units by now.
He probably would. Who's winning? I think Tyler has like 20 something units. He hit a big one.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, man, people aren't doing all that great. It is.
Shout out to Brady and Wheezy and all them guys, man. The Best Bets. It's an excellent show.
Yeah, it was awesome to have them on too.
Yeah, dude, that was a fun show. That show was awesome.
But yeah, let's go to the chat here real quick, and then we'll get started here. We got Papa Chuck in the house. What's up, Papa? Let's go, boys. Hit that like and subscribe. Good luck to everybody this week. Good luck to you as well, Papa. We got Mushroom in the house. What's up, Cody? What's up, Johnny? Appreciate you coming out as always. Let's see. We got Dixon Cider. What's up, Johnny and
Sure.
Cody? He says, "Knight me, the official OnlyFans fade whisperer of the channel. You are knighted, sir."
Dixon ain't lying. He's been calling it too. So yeah,
I was
good
with
job.
you,
Excellent.
Dixon. I was with you. I was on the island as well. I was on that same island.
Wood, you wanted to bet Wood, right?
I was thinking about it, but I'm like, it's a retirement fight, one of those things. So I don't know how, like, it's like, seriously, it's like, it was a 50-50 fight though. If you took everything away, it's still a 50-50 fight. And I was like,
if I was still betting girls, I mean, I don't know if I'd have bet them both, but I would have wanted to have a unit on Chukagian and then a unit on Wood. So it still would have made money.
Yeah,
they were both like plus 165. But dude, Chukagian and Macy had a good fight, dude. That was fun. Like even the grappling, the knees, the clinch, like them girls were really going at it. They both got good cardio. Macy's, she's turning into a beast, dude.
I will say this: a little impressed with Barber, but I still do not like him.
Yeah, he was wearing them little shorts that time. That's for sure.
I will not say. I was talking to my wife during that fight, and she was watching. I'm like, Macy's got some junk in her trunk tonight, and she was even like, "Yeah, she does."
Her shorts were like smushed down to Miami. Them were the Miami shorts. Shady.
Right. We got Shady in the house. What's up, Shady? He said, "Yeah, dog. What's up, man?" Jan beat O'Malley. Would like to see a rematch. I would love to see a rematch.
That's gonna be a good one if they do. That was a good fight too with Jan and Song.
Yeah, that was a good fight. Song had a very good game plan in the first round, and then he started like faking those takedowns way too much as the fight went on. I'm like, you're not even doing anything now, and he's getting the hang of it now. And
yeah,
there it is. You know it's coming. You know, you're ready. 7-1. It's 7-1 on the year. Do not.
Dude, Shady,
bad mouth.
Bro, Shady's been doing the best promotion for it, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's good stuff. 7-1's legit.
I'm letting Shady say the Chinaman's parlay because I figured it's probably not a good idea to keep saying that.
Dude, if you're 7-1 on the year with that's like over 74%. That's dang near better than the safety parlay, right?
Damn right it is.
7-1, that's good. That's good stuff. So you have to, Chinaman's chance parlay hitting.
Right. Friday, get ready. Be posted. We got Carlos from CJ UFC Picks. What's up, man? Congratulations on your 600th or more sub. Getting up there to 1,000. Let's go.
Once you get that first 1,000, man, it'll pick up from there. But you deserve it, dude. You've been putting in the work, Carlos.
Grinding. Keep grinding. Let's see. He's ready to defend his units. I love it. Let's go. We got Fight Fan Dan. What's up, man? From Twitter. How's it going? Appreciate you coming out. We got Carl Locke. What's up, Carl? He said, "Hey, fellas, let's make some green."
Dude.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Carl?
We got SSLT. What's up, Super Samoan Legal Team? OSP by Looney Tune KO falling backwards. Wow. Whew.
He's gonna get KO'd and fall backwards. I hope.
I think that's what he meant.
Don't you put that bad juju on us, man?
See, Mushroom's asking if he's on your Friday show. I mean, if you're willing.
If you're willing, we'll have you, Mushroom.
Yeah. Hey, I was expecting it, so
we definitely want you. We definitely want you.
Got you. So if you're in, we're in. Smash that like, guys, if you haven't.
Nobody can see behind me. Oh, there we go.
That's a good view.
There we go.
There we go. Look at that.
Back to the ugliness. Here we go.
We got Jack finishing the fight with a broken arm. I did see that. I didn't even know that the whole fight. And then had Gilbert by decision, and he was up. Yeah, he was up 2-0 for sure.
All right. So I was even talking to my girlfriend on this because there's like value and this and that and the value. So like me and you pretty much are like there's only value on the winning bet, right? Oh, and I feel the same way with that. Even though Gilbert seemed like he might be value because he won 2 rounds, but it seemed like the inevitable thing at some time in that fight was for him to get knocked out by Jack Della. Like I picked Jack Della. I didn't bet him, but I mean, I don't know if there's ever value, but he was up 2-0, but then like, you know what I mean? I've been trying to figure out that value because I only want to pick like who won, but I think that was good. Who had Gilbert was right. You know what I mean? He didn't get knocked out early. He's winning 2 rounds, but then he gets knocked. So it's like, man.
Knee again.
So what was the knee, dude? Yeah. And I like Gilbert too, but Jack's a beast, but he's calling out Shavkat. That's tough. That's going to be tough. Because he's not. Yeah, I want to see that fight though. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But sucks he broke his arm. He's gonna be out for a little while now.
Yeah, for sure. Moment of silence for Jailton's career. That was awful.
That was terrible. He gave up.
He pulled a Jamie Pickett.
Well, he just gave up. He didn't even really get hit with none. He just started taking them hammer fists and stuff. Like even like Ryan Spann, you've seen him get like hammer fisted and elbowed twice. Carl Robertson did it to him, and then Johnny Walker did it to him. But they hit him with big elbows, and he literally went.
That's true.
He just took hammer fist, and then he rolled over and was like, "I'm done." So it's like, yeah, I think he realized he's going to try to make his way back down to 205. And I bet Derek Lewis or Curtis Blades at plus 165 the last time they fought. And then, like I said, I overthought it. And that's why I didn't bet Jailton Almeida, because I'm like, I hate switching picks, but I did switch picks because I guess the line, it was even money. He was like plus 100, but I didn't get around to betting it because I was like, man, if you don't get that takedown, it might not last that long. But
I mean, he got 12 or something, like 10 of them in the first round. I'm like, okay, he's cruising. It isn't good.
Yeah, but you can't keep up that. You can't keep. He's not, unless he's Marab. You can't keep up. And Curtis Blades is so big, and he was picking him up and suplexing him. That was kind of dumb, but he could not. He could not grapple. He could not take his back, dude. And like Curtis Blades just kept getting up to that knee. So that was shocking. Though I didn't see that coming like that quick. How it did.
But it is what it is. You learn from your bets and bad reads. So it's all good.
It happens. We make a lot of bets, man. We make a lot of bets, and you can't get them all right, or you just don't know someone's full heart yet. Mm-hmm. We'll get into a fight like that. I know today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised. Mm-hmm. I am surprised by you. I will say.
We'll get into it. But we got. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not. We'll get into it. We're going to be defending some units on that one.
All right. You got me, Paku MMA. What's up, Paku? Appreciate you coming out.
What up?
We got Kiwi Brew. Sure. What is up? Super sticker. Sure. Super sticker for $20. Appreciate you. As always, keeping the lights on for us, Kiwi. And Mushroom is in for Friday. So Mushroom, you heard it here first, everyone. Mushroom will be on our show Friday night. Love it.
Let's go.
Sure.
Go. Let's go, Kiwi.
Cody, go eat at Gordon Ramsay.
Dude, I took my girl there. What was that? Not last night, but the night before, and we got the tomahawk for $2. Dude, it was so good. It was so good with the Wagyu meatballs. Didn't we get that in Chicago with you?
Oh, we got something with Wagyu. I think there was like a Wagyu, like
slider or some stuff. And I told you we didn't get all that.
I mean, something to do with Wagyu though. I forgot what it was. It was like an appetizer.
Yep. But yeah, dude, Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen, fire, so good. We went and got, like I said, some pho. It's been a good vacation. And then like today, we drove back from Lake Tahoe and stopped and got a bunch of cool pictures, and just a good time, man. I know we need this.
Yes, sir. JDM is savage fighting. Yeah, he is.
He really is.
Do you think he got hit with an uppercut, or was it just a hammer fist? I think it was the hammer fist.
Yeah, because the uppercut wasn't nothing. Like,
no, I don't think he hit at all.
No, and he was defending the takedown, but like it was just he hammer fist. Jailton, instead of just like pulling back or trying to do anything else, he just curled over, covered up. He did what Chidi did against Mikhail Olenjacek and what Petrosky did against Michelle Pereira, where they both kind of just look for the ref to let him out.
Yep, that's true. And a little bit of Dern versus Lemos, but the ref was like, nah.
He's like, you take that beating. Because she quit there. She did. She did, 100%. Punched her leg, though. So you got to.
Dude, I was screaming at the casino when I was there. That was the only fight I watched. I was like, call it.
Bruce like, no, hit it one more time.
Had a big bet on Lay Motion. I was kind of feeling a little sketchy about it, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Well, she looked a little gassed at the end, but she came back good in the second.
Yep. A lot of comebacks. JoJo, Blades. Yeah, a lot of good comebacks for sure.
Yeah, true that.
Lewis fight was a red flag. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because he couldn't even out jiu-jitsu Lewis at all, Yeah. Yes. Donate to Mark Coleman. Yes.
It's unfortunate what happened with him. That stinks.
Yeah. Shout out Mark Coleman. Saved his freaking parents in a house fire and then got smoke inhalation. Definitely shout out to him. I know there's donate if you can. There's a GoFundMe. He's from my home city too. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, from Fremont, Ohio. That's where that happened at in Fremont.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, and it's just a little city of like 16,000 people. So,
Yeah.
definitely everybody, if you can, man, donate to Mark Coleman, help
Yeah,
him
for
out,
sure.
help out his family, everything, man.
Yeah, if
He's a
somebody
hero.
has the link, if you have the link, go ahead and put that in the chat and I'll put it up there so everyone
Yes,
knows.
please.
I've gone through this card multiple times and a lot of these are really hard
I
to feel
feel
good about.
a
I
couple
don't know.
favorites and other
I
than
probably
that.
have like a handful. I feel like I'm pretty confident. Well, that's just me. But
Um,
we got MMA Jesus in the house. What's up, MMA Jesus? Dev, appreciate you
Devin
coming by.
Carlos getting on a show in April, right?
Yeah,
Or is it March?
April. I mean,
April, March.
doesn't matter. I don't care. We'll figure one out.
Shout out Dev.
Mr. AK, killing it.
Yep.
Sleeper card. I think it's not bad after doing the study. I think it's actually pretty. There's no name value, but just the matchups are kind of cool, though. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
All right, first fight here. We're gonna do Chad and Helliger versus Gregorio. Who do you like here?
This should be a really good fight. You got Gregorio coming off the Dana White Contender Series where he looked really good knocking out Smotherman, but I don't think that dude's all that great. And they just started basically just slanging and banging right off the from the first opening bell. I watched some of his other fights. He has pretty good, decent wrestling when he wants to use it, but he's fought so many lower level guys that it's hard to tell how good he actually is. But I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Hey Johnny.
What up?
Oh dude, I thought I was froze, man.
Oh no, you're good. I was looking at my phone because my phone's blowing up. I guess Dylan Cease got traded, so all my friends are. He's from the White Sox as a pitcher, so
What is he,
I have to check that out.
135 pounder? He's 130.
I think he's probably like a 180 pounder.
You talking foosball, man?
Oh no, I'm talking baseball, son. I gotta check this
Dude,
out. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then you wasn't moving, and then like somebody just like knocked or tried to open our hotel room door. I don't know what's going on right now. But,
my bad.
No, so I watched Grigori, and it's tough because he's fighting lower level guys, like real lower level guys. Then you see him knock out Smotherman on the Contender Series, and we can never let the Contender Series fool you. You know what I mean? Because they're really fighting low level guys, other low level guys on there. But he's a Thero Longo guy, so he should have pretty decent wrestling and jiu-jitsu, but he's from like Cyprus, you know what I mean? So he's probably learned most of his wrestling when he came over here. But Chad and Helliger, man, he's weird. He's a well-rounded fighter. He's got pretty good, he's small, but he's got good movement, good striking, pretty good power in both hands, can switch stances. Pretty good offensive and defensive wrestling, like better offensive than defensive, but you can tell he's not really like a wrestler, but he's learned it through MMA, and he's not bad. You see him with that Jose Johnson fight. But fights really close. He can be low output at times too, just waiting to land a big shot, kind of like he was against Jesse Strader. It was like 1-1 going into the third before he knocked him out. But yeah, this is going to be a good fight. I think the line's way off. I was so close to betting him. He was plus 170, dude. I had it wrote down. I could have had all 5 of my bets in, and I wanted to bet him. But I'm just like, man, like he's had good fights. He's had bad fights. Grigori, like I said, he looks good, but he's looking good against bad competition. But you never know when he steps up to competition, he could still look that good. But I'm just picking Helliger because he's just a little more proven to me. And got some UFC fights, looked decent. Some got a win in one, got a win over Muin Gafarov on the Contender Series. So he's got some pretty good experience, and I think it was probably 1-1 with Jose Johnson going into the third. But I'm actually going to take Ann Helliger. Another thing, I thought Grigori slowed down in another fight against a guy that was like 3-5 or something weird like that, and then he beat the dude up in the first round, and then in the second round it was pretty close, and I think he finished him towards the end of the second, but he looked gassed, but the other dude was just terrible, so he couldn't capitalize on it. But give me Ann Helliger, no bet, but I did like him at plus 170.
Right on. Yeah, I'm right with you. I like Ann Helliger here too. I was thinking about putting a bet on him, but I just couldn't pull a trigger, and now it's not 170, so I'm not going to now. But he's well rounded. He pushes forward. He does have some power in his hands. I think he's a junkyard dog. He's hard to get out of there. I mean, but you can sub him pretty easily. But good thing for him, he's not fighting a guy who's a good grappler. He's fighting a striker who has good power in the early rounds, and then he does slow down. And he did have a good showing in his last fight, obviously, but it was Dana White Contender Series, and Helliger's fought better competition. I know he's taking this fight on somewhat of a short notice too, but I think as the fight goes on, maybe this could be like a live bet opportunity for Helliger. He might lose the first round if it goes longer than that, which I do think it does. I like the over 1.5 here, but yeah, I think he can get this one done in the third round or even by decision. So that's another good bet you can maybe do, or live bet him later in the fight. But I think he wins by decision. I think he just survives the first round. He gets clipped once, but I think he's pretty durable though. I think he's never been knocked out. Yeah, he's never been knocked out. He's only been subbed 6 times out of his 7 losses. So that's his little bugaboo.
Yeah, but a lot of them were early in his career. He had tightened up a lot of that until Jose Johnson got him. But that was a dog fight, dude. That was
and Jose Johnson was way taller too. Like this is more of
like 6 foot. Yeah, and Helliger's like 5'6". He's a little older too, though. And Helliger's like 37 now or something.
Yeah, he's 37. I mean, they match up a little bit better too. 5'6", 5'7", 64-inch reach, 67-inch reach. So he's not fighting a beanstalk this time who's dangerous. So we'll see what happens here. But I'm going to go with a dog. I think this fight's a little bit closer than the lines when they first originally came out says. Let's put it that way. I think and money is coming in on Chad. So I think a lot of people think the same thing.
Yeah. Yep. More proven. I like proven. You know what I mean? That's my style.
No, it perfectly makes sense to me.
Okay.
This time.
Okay. Oh, no. I'm going to need you to keep that same energy through the whole show.
Oh, I'll keep the same energy. Trust me.
Oh, you see what you caught. You see where I'm going. That's why
Dixon
I like you.
And Helliger season. There we go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm down whenever. Just can't do the first week of April. All right, we'll figure it out. We got you.
Yeah, okay.
We got a lot of openings, so
yeah,
a couple. Not a lot. I got a couple. Even though Canadian MMA is in shambles, unless your last name is a hobby. Yep,
right.
That's true. As long as they're not fighting in Canada, that's all that matters. We got 138 MMA Tyler. What's up, man? He said, shoot, lost track of time, missed the start. Hopefully I didn't miss much. No, you just got right on time. We're just chilling with the chat. You know how we do it.
Yeah.
Carlos likes Grigori by decision. Okay.
He could land the hardest shots throughout the fight, you know. That's one thing for sure.
That's true. Scotty, what's up? Scotty said, just checking. Let's see. Let's get it, guys. Scotty needs a new pair of Nikes. Well, you're going to get some.
We're going to get them. We're going for 6 weeks in a row in the layer cake, man. That's what we're doing in there.
Let's go.
Money.
Derek Izzy, our guy. What's up, Derek? He said, I'm in a racquetball league. Made the finals. There you go. Tournament this weekend in Chicago. I'll catch the show later tonight. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for coming out, man.
Appreciate you, Derek. All the support, bro.
Good luck today and this weekend. And we got Cody. What's up, Cody Dank? Yo, what's up, boys? He's killing it as always, too. Definitely check him out on YouTube and Twitter, on the Twitch as well. I think he's on Twitch. I don't do that, but I think he is. He does great stuff. We have him on a couple shows. We'll get him on a couple more, as always.
Definitely, for sure.
I mean, you want to, Cody? Both the Codys join up, though. I don't know.
I know.
Too weird for me. It gets confusing,
Johnny gets tongue twisted,
especially after 2 tall boys.
We're gonna have to only have him on my show, so I'm the one saying it.
That's true. The last 2 times he's been on, it was with me. I was hosting, so I'm like, dang it,
Cody. What do you got, Cody?
Cody. Yeah. All right, next one here we got is Corey McKenna versus Jacqueline I can't even say her name. Amorim. There it is. Very close fight, man. I kept going back and forth, but what I just ended up deciding on is picking McKenna here because I just think she's a little bit more polished, and I do like her durability, and I also like her cardio as the longer the fight goes on. Now, do I think she's the more dangerous fighter? No, and I normally pick the more dangerous fighters in a close fight, but I just think Amorim is more like right now. She's still like first round, maybe early second round or bust. And I think McKenna can survive the grappling of Amorim. And I think she can get those takedowns later and win the minutes in this fight. And I know she hasn't really been fighting recently, but she's still young. I think she's improving. At least in her last couple fights that I watched, she definitely improved from that abysmal Elise Reed fight that I wanted to freaking flip my table on, but we won't go that far. But I do think McKenna is still good. I like her wrestling and grappling, especially as the fight goes on. And I'm gonna say she wins by decision, but the line's close for a reason. And I'm just gonna go with McKenna. What do you think?
Yeah, If I was still in the betting females, I would put a big bet on Corey McKenna in this.
Are you like officially not betting any?
Not just for a while, just for a while.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
listen,
Gotta pick your
I don't.
spots, Cody.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I stopped betting females 5 weeks ago. How many weeks have I won in a row, Johnny?
5?
weeks. 5 weeks. So we won't be betting females for the foreseeable future.
Until
Hopefully the
you
next
lose?
20. Hopefully at
I
least the
thought
next
you were
20.
gonna bet at least one this week.
Yeah, I would have bet her too. I'd have took both the dogs. When I was breaking down, Corey McKenna was like plus 120 or something crazy. I'm like, this is crazy because Amorim, she doesn't have really good striking. She'll throw some power. She's like these other people that throw the power just to try to get in close, take you down. She's gonna probably get a takedown on McKenna. You know what I mean? Just because she puts everything into it, all strength, everything. And then she's not the type to just get in your guard and just sit there and hit you transition. She's one that just goes for the submission at all times. So when she don't get it, she gets reversed. They get up, and then she's got to keep taking them down, and then she just runs out of gas. I probably won't better. I don't know. Ever since I bet her pretty good against what's her name, Sam Page, and I thought she was going to choke her out twice. That's what made me so mad. I thought it was over. I stood up like, yes.
Me too.
No. Nope. So, but McKenna's going to have the better boxing here. To me, she's going to have the better overall wrestling, especially over 3 rounds. And then she's got good jiu-jitsu. So, like Amorim couldn't even choke out Montserrat Ruiz or whatever. And she had her down 3.5 rounds. She finished her in the third, I think, with TKO. She controlled her and stuff, but like she couldn't finish her with jiu-jitsu. She couldn't finish Sam Page with the jiu-jitsu. So I don't think she's just going to take Corey McKenna down and finish her with jiu-jitsu. So I see Amorim winning probably like the first 3.5 minutes of the fight, but McKenna's going to survive. Then for the rest of the fight, either McKenna's going to stop the takedowns and box up Amorim, not finish her because she's not dangerous at all, or she's going to start landing her own takedowns and just stay safe on top. But I would say but we can't count on her. That's why it would be tough to bet females because like it's hard to count on her because against Elise Reed, go out, take Elise Reed down, beat her up. She goes, no, I'm just going to strike with her the whole time. Took her down like the last couple of minutes.
She's really young. She was like
22. She's like 23 now. She's like 23.
I know, but I'm just saying she had 2 good performances after that, though.
Right. Correct. So, yeah, man, I'm taking McKenna because I think that she's going to be better everywhere other than just jiu-jitsu, and I think she's got really good jiu-jitsu too. That's like what her thing. So, yeah, man, give me McKenna. I would be very heavy on betting her, especially when she was an underdog. I wish I was still betting females. I would have had that bet in. But yeah, give me McKenna. I'm pretty confident on it.
Are you weirdly confident or just confident?
Don't start with that weirdly stuff because you keep putting that on the bets against my bets, man. So no, I'm not.
I don't know you have a bet on someone until you post it, and you didn't post it.
True.
So
yeah, I forgot about that.
Whoops.
Someone lost some line movement this week, but as long as that bet cashes, baby, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's true. What a bet from Twitter. What's up? What a bet. We said, what's up? Appreciate you coming out as always.
We got to get what a bet on the show too, and the fight Dan too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Send us messages on Twitter from a trade.
Yeah, well, White Sox. All my White Sox friends, which is like 2.
Oh, okay.
Because everyone's a Cubs fan over here.
Is Lee one of them?
No.
Oh, come on, Lee.
He doesn't even really like sports. He's a boner, but
a nice guy though. Lee is super nice.
Great guy, but man,
Lee sometimes he gives it a comment. He's like, "Wait, what, Johnny?" He's like, "I love you."
This one's a coin toss for me. I'm right with you. I get it. I can kind of see both girls winning here the way that they usually do.
Yeah,
Moram losing to Sam Hughes is all I need to know. McKenna can win the exact same way, and she's younger and better. I agree. Moram is a front runner, maybe another live bet opportunity. Yep. There you go.
The only thing on that is like Hughes is bigger, with crazy cardio, but like it still should look the same because McKenna seems to be a little bigger than Hughes. That might be the next fight. Well, I don't know, since maybe they'll do like McKenna versus Howargy. Something, you got to do the winner, I guess. But damn, Howardy's tough.
Howardy would she piece her up.
I think that girl's going to be a 115 and 125 pound champ, but she got to keep her hands up because she gets hit in the middle of them combos. Even by Sam Hughes.
Yep. I only bet female underdogs. That's a good strat. That's what I've kind of been doing recently.
This card would
50 fight. Oh, I got to start doing that more.
It's like the Pat Mayo strategy. I hear Cody Safdie and them guys talking about it. Or Pat Mayo says, just freaking bet the woman dog every time, you'll make money. In the end, the long run.
Kiwi said, I don't like hobbits. Is there a lot of hobbits out there, Kiwi?
There are. There are the Shire.
Pretty confident McKenna's wrestling to get it done. The only worry is Amorum's submission threat. I would say submission threat early, too. That's it.
Yeah. But, dude, that would suck, yeah. Because her jiu-jitsu is good, but, man.
Not going to lie. I have money on Chandler, money line plus 134.
I would have slammed her and McKenna, man, if I was still. Just like last weekend, I would have I would have bet.
Let's rewind that. What you say?
I would have bet Chandler, but I would have bet Chicago and Wood last week. Last one, 1-1, but you make that little extra money, and I think you do the same this week, dude. If Chandler, we'll get to it, but yeah, I don't mind that at all, Cody.
Dixon said, during my research, I found myself really hoping McKenna had OnlyFans, but unfortunately for me and our wild, she doesn't have one yet. We're only a couple L's away, though. I think she's better than
Poppins, Zach. What's up, Zach?
Got Zach in here. What's up, Zach? Said, hey, guys, can't stay for the show. Just hopping in and say good luck to everybody this weekend. Appreciate you coming out and saying good luck. Good luck to you, too, man.
Okay, we'd like to get Zach on the show, too, sometime. You got to hit us up in Instagram. Hit Johnny up. Typically,
I only bet low-level women's MMA when there's a big underdogs, but I like that spot. I like it, too.
Yeah. I mean, I got to make money in the long run, I would assume. Seeing the underdogs cover.
We got about 80 people in here. So Zach says hit that like. So don't. You better. He'll get you.
This is Zach. Lego Maniac. That was the best. All my friends Zach. That's what we call him.
McKenna by decision. I like that, Shady. I like it.
Yeah.
Zach's got McKenna by at -110. I like that too. Yeah, -1. It's still decent, but it'd be a lot better if you got that plus money.
Yeah,
I know
for sure. Here we go.
Carlos like Poppins. I like it. Female overs lock most of the time. Yeah. Got Tech in here. What's up? Sorry, I'm late. How's Tahoe, Cody?
Oh, dude, it's so beautiful. It's literally it's crazy. It kind of sucked though. The last 2 days were windy, but today was just super calm, man. So we got to go do a bunch of sightseeing. We've seen what's that lookout thing called, stuff? We went to Mount Rose or something too and watched these people ski because I don't ski. So watching them come down, we were 8,900 feet up, dude. I was thinking of Mexico City and stuff. So if we ever get our fight, Johnny, I'm bringing you up to Lake Tahoe, way up to the elevation.
I'll gas out in 30 seconds.
Dude, it's amazing. It's the most beautiful stuff I've seen. I haven't been around the world yet. I'm gonna take my daughter and my girl around the world, but as far as America so far, that's the best I've seen.
Right on. All right, next fight here. We got Josh Culibao versus Danny Silva. Who do you like, Cody?
Dude, this is going to be a scrap. This could definitely be fight of the night. I love it. I love it that it's in the small cage where these dudes are just going to have to scrap. Culibao, man, I'm going with Culibao here just because he's more well-rounded. Now, Danny Silva, it doesn't look like he has bad wrestling, bad jiu-jitsu, bad none of that, but he's really a boxer. He wants to box with you. You know what I mean? Culibao, he's using all his movement. He darts in with his punches, but he's using a lot more kicks, front kicks, head kicks, leg kicks, really good leg kicks. And if Danny Silva is going to be heavy on his lead leg wanting to box, because like I said, Silva's not moving too much. He's just coming forward strictly wanting to box you. And then Culibao, I think if anybody's going to mix in the grappling, it'll be him. I've seen him have some decent grappling in the UFC. You've seen him choke out Melksik, Bagdasarian, and stuff like that. So he's got good cardio. He's tough. I'm pretty high on this Danny Silva coming off the Contender Series and all of his fights. His Contender Series fight with Angel Pacheco, dude, that's one of the best fights you're going to see on the Contender Series, dude. Them dudes just stood in the middle basically and boxed, man. He had that dude hurt a bunch. That dude just took him and then just two tough Mexican dudes, dude, just throwing
down. Wasn't his ear flappy? It wasn't completely off.
No,
but it was
Pacheco's. Yeah, dude, I had a video of that. I was going to put it on the thing, but yeah, man, that was a really good fight. So this kid's tough as nails, dude, and he's gonna be good, man. So it's why let him come in off the Contender Series? He's 8-1, something like that, and fight Josh Culibao, who's got 7 fights in the UFC. He's fought Melksik, Bagdasarian, he's fought Lerone Murphy. Who's he fought? Sung Yu Woi Choi, Charles Jourdain. Like, he's fought all these people, so why not? I think this Silva kid has a really bright future, and he's really tough. I think this is just a really tough matchup for him for his first fight. So I think the grappling upside is going to be with Culibao. I think the kicking versatility's there. I like the overs and stuff in this fight, but give me Culibao, and I say gets it done by decision.
Yeah, I'm right with you with the same thing. I think this is going to be a fun fight. I am picking Culibao because all the same reasons. I think he's just a little bit more experienced within the UFC. Has a little bit more to his game. He can grapple, good kick game. He stays at range well. He can dart in and out, like you said too. But Danny Silva, I think he's gonna be really good, actually. But give him a couple more fights and get him some more experience in the UFC. But just Culibao's fought, like, I just think I can't look past that. Like, he's fought really good guys. He even fought Jalen Turner.
Like, good. Not against Jalen Turner. He took that on short notice up a weight class, but everybody else, dude, looked good, you know.
But yeah, he's looking good. Even in his losses, they're really close. But
both these dudes are dogs. Like,
now, I was gonna say, if Culibao comes in there and just wants to go in the middle and just stand and bang, I mean, that's Silva's bread and butter all day. You shouldn't do that. He needs to stay at range and circle the cage, and I think he's gonna win this fight.
Stick and move, mixing. Yeah. If he just stands there and boxes with Silva, I think definitely Silva. Silva's got good boxing. That's what he does. And he's got, dude, Silva's left hand. His left hand's money, dude. I've seen him hurt a lot of people right off the bat with that left hook, lead left hook, boom. So keep an eye on that. We've seen Culibao get hurt before. So
he's been knocked out once, and that was to Jalen Turner, though. But he's been rocked a couple times.
Him and Choi. Choi
kept rocking each other.
Lerone Murphy kind of beat the crap out of him. Kind of threw him a beat. But that's Lerone Murphy, man. That dude's really good
striker too. So.
Yeah. He's, you know, at this point 2 levels above Danny Silva. So
but like I said, I'm not super confident whatsoever, though. But I am picking Culibao to win. I'm going to say by decision as well. I think that both guys are super tough. I don't see a finish unless maybe a club and sub from Culibao or something like that. Yeah, kind of like what he did against Melsick, like something crazy like that. Johnny and Cody, quick side question for research purposes. Around what time is dinner time for each of you? I would say like 6:30 Central Time usually, but like on live shows, I eat after. What about you?
Yeah. Stephanie likes to usually make me my food about 10 minutes before I have to do anything, so I don't get to eat. So it's usually, I usually have to eat my dinner's right before anything important I have to do. No, usually when I was on day shift, regular it was usually just like right when I would get home because I'd be starving. But now it's just all over the place. But she cooks good. She cooks all the time. So, but ours is random.
I like it. I feel like Danny's boxing is crispier. It is, but I've doubted Culibao too many times. He's just got his game is a little bit more well rounded with his striking. He uses his kicks more, good footwork, all that good stuff. But it's gonna be a good fight though. Has Culibao ever shot a takedown in the UFC? I didn't see any of with the fights.
He choked out Bagdasarian. That wasn't off the takedown. Sorry, missed the kick. Maybe against Jourdain.
I didn't.
Maybe.
Let me see.
I just like his grappling because I seen him choke out Bagdasarian. So I feel like, and I know him and Jourdain grappled on the ground a little bit, but it might have been he dropped Jourdain. That's why they got a draw, because he hurt Jourdain really bad and almost finished him in the first round. And then Jourdain, I think, won the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So,
but that was a close fight.
Yeah. No, this most likely be a striking fight match for the most part. But let's go, Johnny News.
Johnny News with a $10 dono. We appreciate you, Johnny News, as always. Definitely check out Johnny Newquist on Twitter if you haven't. Good guy. Puts out his breakdowns and picks and bets for UFC. Also does other stock stuff. Fantastic.
Supports everybody in the community.
Everybody.
Super cool, dude.
Culibao or Silva, who wins the decision? Yeah, we both said Culibao, but we're not 100%.
No, but we're high on Silva, though. I want to let that be known. I'm high on this kid. He's tough, man. Yeah, he's like
this is a tough debut for him.
He's got a mean face too. Like his whole time, he's just like got that mean, tough face. So I like this kid, man. But
he could be junkyard dog status. He could be.
Yeah. If you watch any of his fights, man, he don't take a step back. Like And that's what kind of like Kulabau likes. That's why, because he's moving, dance around. He wants you coming into him, stick and move, boom, hit you with power leg kick, dance around.
Got good counters and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And he wants you, he wants to pull you into a counter punch. So
it was a bet slam with Sam. What's up, man? He said Marcin Tybura winning this weekend. Ty literally never tries to improve. That's very true.
I'm with you, Sam. I'm with you on that.
We'll see. I know you have a little something in your heart for Tybura.
I love Tybura,
that
man.
Plus 370 bet.
385 against Romanov. When everybody comes,
I don't want to take anything away from you. I'm sorry.
There's people on Twitter and Instagram. They're like, "You're rich. You're just giving money away." I'm like, "No, I'm not." But this is like this one.
AR Smith, what's up, man? He said, I think this is too big of a step up for Silva. It could be.
Yeah, man. I want to.
It doesn't mean anything. It's not saying bad, but
like at 145,
veteran, dude.
A veteran stat, and he's like a top 20 guy,
and he's young still.
Yeah. So I mean, he needs to get like I can't think of no 45ers right now.
I can't either.
Give him Austin Lingo or something like that.
Yeah,
another good boxer
like that.
that can just throw some hands. It's gonna be a good
Austin
fight.
Hubbard or something like that.
It's a 55.
Guy like that. Is it 55? Oh, is it 55?
Is this what is this? This 45? Yeah, Kulabau's 45.
Okay.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of matchups out there. What about I mean, who do you think would be a better matchup, Kulabau or Nate Landwehr? Probably Nate Landwehr would be a worse matchup, maybe.
It would be a fun matchup with Nate.
But that's who should be fighting, like a Landwehr and a Kulabau. You know what I mean?
Those two should be fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm high on Silva. I want to see this kid do good. Shout out.
Johnny New says, "Congrats, Johnny, for number 2 for the Cappers."
That's 3 weeks in a row. You've done 1, 2, and 2. No, we had we split number 1.
Yeah. You're right.
That's 3 weeks in a row for you being up there, man.
Look at us. I've been killing it with the picks. I'll tell you that.
Dude, defend your units, bro. We've been doing this. That's what we do.
That's right. Off topic. Have y'all seen the excuses Cheeto's been making the past hour? No. All I'm getting is White Sox trade stuff on my phone right now. But I will look into it. I don't.
That was a Bieber tree they took.
Yeah, he did not look good. I'll tell you that. So maybe there was something wrong with him because
remember everybody was saying beforehand that they heard something was wrong with his training, but still, dude, I don't know. Like that speed and O'Malley doesn't slow down and all that.
There we go.
There we go. That's what this is about. That's what this show's about, man. Is the community and people coming. That's why we talk with the chat so much. And when people follow each other, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep. That's what we do. Carlos Coolio by decision. There we go. Tie inside 2.
Okay.
I don't think it goes too far. I'll tell you that. Taya's heavy leg kicks will set up the hands. Okay, I like that. Cheeto said Sean was greasing. Is that like?
But that's for wrestling, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Vera didn't even try for a takedown.
No, because I mean, I would think for like greasing jiu-jitsu, because like unless you got it on your face, it slid off, but like. Yeah, man. That was that knee that he ate. What the hell?
That was nasty. Apparently, he like shattered his skull.
Did he?
I think so. I think I saw that on Twitter, or at least like fractured it a little bit.
Broke something. Yeah, man, that was bad.
All right. Well, we will move on up to the next one, which will be Thiago Moises versus Mitch Ramirez. And this is an easy pick. I'm going with Moises. I know he's lost a decent amount in the UFC, but he's fighting like the top of the top guys in the light heavyweight division. Mitch is taking this fight on short notice. He didn't even win his Dana White Contender Series debut. Kind of looked pretty bad in that fight. And Moises is going to have a crazy grappling advantage, and I think he gets this one done pretty quick and easy within under 1.5 rounds. So give me Moises to win by sub. And I just don't think Ramirez has a ground game, and his only chance is to land a shot early in this fight. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not near as confident in Moises. Like I just don't trust Moises that much. I don't know. I've just seen him get beat a couple times. He's had some good wins, Bobby Green and them that were very close. And then he's had wins like Joe Alvarez where he just gets lit up. But he's got good striking. He's got good grappling. Usually when he gets these step down in competitions, he wins these. the only thing is like this Mitch Ramirez, dude. First off, he's got one of the funniest, best nicknames in the game, the Fight Stalker. Mitch Ramirez, the Fight Stalker. But dude, he throws heat, man, with both hands. He comes forward, and he's a big kid. So you said on the Contender Series he got beat on there. That was up a weight class, and that was Carlos Prates that whooped him. You know what I mean? So that's pretty. I mean, that's a tough fight up a weight class. But at 155, the kid's huge, man. I haven't really seen him fight at 155. A lot of his fights, when you go back and watch the regional stuff, even his last fight after Contender Series was all short notice stuff. He takes a lot of short notice fights, so he's got some weird weight classes. But I want to see what he looks like at 155 because he's big, dude. He's like 5'11" with a good reach, and
aren't you like? Well, even then, are you a little scared now because he's taking this fight on short notice and he's going down?
Yeah, but like, was he already in shape, ready to go fight at 155? Because his last fights were at 170 and 175. So like, he must already. He might be one of them dudes training for another fight, coming in perfect shape, you know. And
that was December. Well, last time he fought was December 15th, and that was at lightweight. So maybe that
was what the one dude that he knocked
Tavares.
Yeah, that was at lightweight.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, man. I mean, he's already there and ready, and he's a big lightweight dude, and he throws heat with both hands. You don't get to see much of his wrestling game. I can't remember. I know he got in trouble when we went to prison and stuff like that for like selling drugs and stuff. So like, I don't know if he came up. I can't remember if he came up with a wrestling background or not. But yeah, man. It's just a dangerous fight. Like, I'm gonna take Thiago Moises, just because like you said, I think he's gonna have the grappling upside. But man, dude, like, this kid's dangerous that he's fighting. He throws heat with both hands, and he comes forward and just like reckless abandon type stuff. So, Moises is gonna have to keep his head on a swivel. Who else did Moises? Did he get beat down by somebody after Alves? Oh yeah, Benoit Saint Denis threw him that beating.
Yeah, he's been fighting killers like Islam, right? Joel Alvarez, Benoit Saint Denis. It's like, ooh, man, I feel sorry for him, but like, he's beating the guys that he should, like Christos Giagos, Milk Costa, like those guys. Like, I mean, I think I would pick Costa over Mitch Ramirez for sure. I know he took that
Costa, though, small, though. That's the difference, though. Costa's small. He's a 145er that came up to fight him at 155. Where, what's his name? Ramirez, dude's a big kid, man. Like I said, he's gonna be throwing heat the whole time. And I just seen Alves get beat down, Moises get beat down a couple times. I'm not trusting him here this weekend. What's his line? His line's big, -400 probably.
375. I mean, that's not that bad considering like a UFC debutante on short notice. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know. But I think Moises is pretty good. He's just.
I would have liked it to been another Melquez Costa, like a jiu-jitsu guy or something that ain't fucking messing Moises up. You know what I mean? Where he's got him covered.
There's always that chance, yeah.
It's a pretty risky fight for him, but I'm picking Moises, but I'm just saying. Ramirez hits him with a good left hook, dude, and rocks him.
Thiago Moises only loses to the best of the best. Easy lock, experience over prospect always. Thiago sub is easy money. I mean, yeah, if it's plus money, I think that's what you should bet for sure.
Yeah.
Moises is bad when he's pressured and gives up when he's cut on his face. Yeah, but the people who are doing that are crazy, like crazy. Guess who has the aggression? Can switch. Yep. Fialo sub and Moises sub parlay.
Don't mind it, Dixon. That's a nice little sub parlay.
Yeah. We got Jaden says, let's go, Mitch. All right. Appreciate you coming out, Jaden.
I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate that at all, Jaden.
Yeah. Okay. It's fake news. All right. I just saw it. I mean, I didn't really research it. So
you out here CNN and our fans, man.
I'm watching too much Fox News. I think he's ready. All right. Let's see if he is. This is easy pick, easy sub, and good parlay piece. I kind of agree.
Okay.
Got real fight picks. What's up, man? He said OSP by Von Fluke.
Don't you even bring that? Don't you bring that noise here? Real fight.
That's a little crazy.
That's bad energy, man. At this point.
Justin here. What's up? I don't know much. How much you can trust a guy that when he can't figure out where his last name goes might have a bad ring IQ. Last name goes back to
Ramirez. He's got it to you.
That's very true.
UFC fighters do not have the best tattoos. That's a fact. Like that is
Yeah,
just Sean
all
Brady
right.
killer tattoo. Anthony Smith, not so much. You ever seen the meme where it's like he has every tattoo you can get, like every style? If you look at all, he's got like the Chinese lettering, and then he's got like barbed wire over here, and he's got like all the different samurai, and then like he's literally got every different style of tattoo.
That's what you got. You got to do everything.
He's got the
Let's
dream
see.
catcher.
O'Day Osborne versus Feelho. Who do you like here?
Yeah, so this is going to be a good fight. Obviously, both these fighters are skilled. You got O'Day Osborne, fast striker, man. He's super fast. He's got really crisp striking. Pretty powerful, but not like crazy powerful. Decent offensive wrestling. His defensive wrestling doesn't seem to be great, and his defensive jiu-jitsu seems to be kind of, terrible. And his cardio doesn't seem to be great at all. And that happens a lot when these dudes are very fast and explosive like that. Fijo, this dude, like he's well rounded. You've seen on the Contender Series, he's able to get a knockout over what was Echeverria, I believe his name was. He was able to knock him out in the third round after having a pretty good fight with him. Comes into the UFC and has a good fight with Makayev, wrestling, grappling back and forth, gets him in that knee bar, almost submits Makayev, ends up getting submitted, but he took that fight on short notice. Then he fought, I think it's Barres the next fight, where he took just some damage to the body, man. He took some real damage, got dropped twice. But the thing I like is the second time when he got up, he just started swinging and just chased at Barres, hit him with some big shots, ended up getting the takedown, subbed him right after. So it shows he's got some junkyard dog in him. He's never been KO'd. He's been subbed twice earlier in his career, but he's got really good jiu-jitsu. So this fight's going to be good. The thing is, O'Day Osborne's going to most likely have a good first round, right? He's way more explosive. He's going to be faster, and he's going to land some good shots. But Fiallo, to me, is going to be landing his own shots too. He's going to be initiating the clinch. He's going to be trying to get the takedowns. Now, if you watch a lot of his fights, even if he doesn't get the first takedown, like even in the Contender Series, like he'll grab a body lock and like chase you around the ring with it, trying to get you down while you're getting away, just wearing on you. And then when he finally gets the takedown, man, his jiu-jitsu is legit. Like I said, you've seen with the knee bar, you've seen him choke out Barres with, he was on him for like 13, 14 seconds, was able to get that submission. But I'm on Fiallo here. I haven't parlayed with somebody later, and I do like him because I like his heart. I like his cardio. I don't know how much O'Day Osborne's heart's into it still. He's been taking a couple losses. He didn't look good. He looked terrible against Azu last fight. Azu's a beast, all right? I'm not comparing Fiallo to Azu, even though that'd be a pretty decent fight too, because anytime I went to the ground, it would be dangerous for Azu. But I just see Fiallo, keeping up pace, striking with O'Day, landing some good shots himself. And by the second round, I see him start his grappling. O'Day slowing down. I see Fiallo getting some grappling going. And once he starts getting the grappling going, I think he can sub O'Day, give him his third sub loss shortly after that. I'm thinking third round. I think it's going to be the third round. I think he's going to have to wear on O'Day, chase him around for a little while, finally get him to the ground, start beating him. Then after that, I think he'll find his way out. I think O'Day will find a way out, and I think Fiallo will finish him. Third round submission is what I'm calling.
Right on. Yeah, I like Fiallo too here. O'Day, I mean, he's a good striker. He's dangerous early. He's been mixing in some wrestling here and there, but yeah, he slows down as the fight goes on, especially if he uses that wrestling early. And I think Fiallo can get a submission at any point in this fight. Obviously, the later it goes, it's going to be the easier for him. But this guy's a junkyard dog. He's going to push forward. His striking isn't the most technical, but he's a dog, as you saw. And I think he's gonna try to get that grappling going and wear on Osborne in the first round. And then after that, I think it's gonna be a second round submission. Actually, Osborne's gonna be just freaking gassed after the first round of just grappling, because there's no way Phil is gonna want to strike with him. There's no way. He might try like the first 30, 45 seconds, but then he's gonna realize real quick, now we're going back to grappling and get the submission, because that's gonna be his bread and butter and easy win here. So I like Phil to win.
I know you don't care, but I think the small cage helps Fiallo a little bit in this too, because he ain't gonna have to chase him as far. O'Day's fast, man, explosive. So quicker you can get him up against cage, start working that grappling, the better for sure.
Yep, and O'Day's takedown defense isn't all that great either. I mean, it just sucks sometimes because he can do those like jumping knees and stuff like that. So you want to be a little bit careful. But if you get a hold of him, he's going down, and then he can't stuff
Get up.
takedowns and get up for a round and a half. There's no way. So give me Fialho to win. I think he gets a second, maybe third round submission. I think he gets it. I like the under 2.5. I'll be honest. I think the under 2.5 is a perfect bet in this fight for both guys, actually, because they're both dangerous. But I just think Fialho's gonna get a submission on O'Day. We've seen it. We've seen it in Nashville.
Yeah, Azu got it quick, and it's like O'Day, kind of was like, all right, because the choke wasn't even under his chin. It's more, but and he's just seemed off. I mean, he didn't have anything to offer. And Fialho's not bad, dude. Fialho, he's not bad. He's a good fighter. 15-3. He's fought some decent competition. He finished Vicenia Salvador. He's not bad. He's got decent level competition outside the UFC.
What stat does Fialho beat O'Day in? Anything grappling for sure.
Yeah. Has Fialho finished all of his wins?
I would say majority, yes, but let me look. He's got 15 wins.
Cardio.
He's only went to decision and won once. So 14 out of 15, 9 submissions, 5 KOs.
I like his cardio. He finishes people in the third round when O'Day's getting finished in the third round more likely, His striking's not bad. It's not like if he just like it's like O'Day's some type of real. He can hit hard if he's fighting Zaruk Adeshev and Jerome Rivera and that. But Fialho, man, he took some punishment against Barrez. That would have finished a lot of people them body shots. So just to fight through that and just to keep getting up and then come hard. But he definitely does not beat O'Day in speed and outright power for sure.
Yep, calling my shot. Fialho by knee bar third round after O'Day lowers his guard, thinking he is cruising to a decision.
I'll take it.
That's fine with me. I'm cool with it.
Yep.
Let's see. Toilet Face, what's up? Do you guys have locks? We always have locks. But you did miss a few. Yeah, that should be on everyone's parlay of the week. Next one we'll move on up to is Cody's favorite, Josiane Nunes versus the real deal, Chelsea Chandler. The real deal, Cody. Do you remember that?
You know what, though? You can say what you want. I went back and watched that fight. It wasn't that bad. Like, she landed some decent shots on Dumont, the weight bully, Dumont. She landed some decent lefts on her. She's a dude. So it's your turn this time. You start.
I just wanted you to go if you wanted to say anything.
Get me started here. I'll refuse to get started.
Okay. Guess what? I'm with you this week. I'm going with Chandler.
You better not. Ain't you what?
I am. I'm going with Chandler.
Oh, come on, man.
Here's why, though. She is so much bigger than Nunes. Maybe not wider.
She's a big girl, dude.
But she has a clear advantage, and that's just to bully Nunes and take her to the ground. She couldn't bully Dumont. You can't take down that badunkadunk. There's no way. Now, Nunes, though, she's a little hobbit. She's going to get taken down, and she has no takedown defense. Now, can Nunes rock Chandler? Yeah, but it's nothing crazy because Nunes literally only throws like overhand rights trying to knock out somebody. It's like one punch. That's it. She doesn't have any combos, nothing like that. And I mean, she's got power with that right hand, but like, I think Chandler is, I hope anyways, smart enough to realize that and get those takedowns because she's gonna be so much bigger and so much stronger. And when she's on top, she's like, Nunes is not getting up. And Chandler has good ground and pound. So I think this is a good dog. I'm not betting this fight because I don't trust these girls at all. I'm not doing it. But give me Chandler by decision. I think she gets it done. But this is the only one, Cody. I'm going to give you this one, but this is the only one.
You can't argue with me for a year. Tell me that girl's terrible and then pick her. Come on, man.
I was telling you she's not good against Norma Dumont because Norma Dumont's very good.
Posting them running videos with me on her face and stuff, man. Come on, man. I don't forget, JohnnyKpicks. I don't forget.
I had a beer in my hand.
So no, we got some fun out of it. But no, dude, she's actually not a bad fighter, dude. This same thing. She's like a Danny Silva, where she comes in and she fights Norma Dumont off the bat. Who Norma Dumont's a beast, dude. She's tough. She's big. Even though this girl's big, she's a 135er. Them girls are 145. Nunes fought at 145, I think, last time. I think that Sarah, whatever. I can't say her name.
Zaram.
Zara Ferrum, I think is her name.
Yeah,
that fight
I think
might
it's
have been
Zara Ferrum. Yeah.
But so Nunes, like you said, man, she's throwing haymakers. She's got decently powerful legs or leg kicks. She's got no neck. It's fucking weird. And her head just sits on her shoulders, dude. Like, it's fucking crazy. But
it's true.
She does throw heat, and she's very tough. She's very tough, and she's very durable, standing on the feet, right? But like, if you watch her fight Ramona Pascual takes her down in the first round. She was on short notice too. Takes her down in the first round with like a minute 40 left and holds her down the whole minute 40. And Pascual, it's not like she's some type of high level grappler. Chandler, she's big. She comes in the southpaw stance. She just wants to line up that big left, hit you with the straight left. And she does hit hard. And then she pushes you up against the cage. And she did. She tried with Norma Dumas. She tried to grapple. Norma Dumas is big and good, man. She's good at grappling, and she was able to just get a little bit better takedowns. But like, if you watch her fight Stoliarenko, because this girl trains with Gracie or Diaz and Gracie's her jiu-jitsu. I think she's only like Chandler's only like a purple belt or something like that. But when you're a purple belt under them guys, that's a high level black belt under certain other people's black belts. There's big differences. But she's mean, she's tough. And when she got on top of Stoliarenko, dude, started hitting her with them elbows. Stoliarenko landed a quick takedown at first, went into the armbar transitions, all that. And Chandler just reversed it, got right on top, landed some big shots. She's a little bigger than Stoliarenko, but I mean, Nunes is small too. But I'm going with the grappling. I know Nunes, I guess, could hit her and knock her out, but I don't think the striking is going to be that crazy a difference where Chandler can't land some lefts too. But once she gets the grappling going, man, I don't think Nunes has a good grappling game. And Chandler's huge. She's so much bigger, dude. She's like, what, 6 inches taller or something with like a crazy reach. So give me Chandler. Like I said, if I bet on girls, I would have had a bet on Chandler as a nice sized dog, and I would have had a bet on Poppins. What's her
one more that you might have had a bet on? Maybe one more?
Is there another fight coming up, a girl fight? We'll get to it. We'll see. I don't know. But on vacation, man. Look at my book. I don't even know which one's. Oh yeah, they do have. I forgot this one did have a bunch of girl fights. Three or four of them.
I think there's 3.
But yeah, I like the 2 dogs.
4. There's 4. Shit, you're right. 4. Fuck.
Yeah, it makes it tough to bet a card. And you don't really want to bet female fights, but you got 35% of the card.
No, I lied. There's 3.
Oh, what the hell? All right, 25% of the card, Johnny.
All right, let's see what the chat says. Damn it, Cody. Chandler can't fight. She's terrible. Nunes are going to beat the brakes off her. Okay. I mean,
you got to say that to Johnny, man, too, man. He's
Tyler. I totally get what you're saying. I really do. And I tried to tell Cody this, but Nunes literally only has a right hand. That's it. So we'll see what she can connect. That's about where I'm at in this breakdown.
Black Dan ain't lying.
Kennedy will get the KO under 1.5, questioning how this is sanctioned. It could sneak over ever so slightly.
Okay. I'm questioning how he even started. With all the recent lines, how Kennedy even started at minus 480. That dude, like, this is one of the biggest mismatches we've seen in a while, dude.
What is this right now? He is minus 650, I'm seeing.
She had a cramp. Mushroom, they said she had a cramp, man, and she's just trying to walk it out a little bit.
Okay. I remember that. I forgot.
Yeah, it's cramped up a little bit, man.
Let's see.
There we go. Let's go. There we go. 209, baby. Let's go.
I had big sister last time with Dumont. Shady knows.
Yeah.
Chandler plus 3.5 spread. I don't mind that.
I think she can finish Nunes, dude. If she gets on top of little Nunes and Nunes can't get up and she starts hitting her with them elbow, dude, she's so much bigger than Nunes. Like, she's gonna try to grapple.
Went on bottom and works elbows. I don't know who that is. Stood up after eating elbows to the chin while on top. I always try to give each fighter their due, but Chandler is bad. She's just bad. Tyler, I want to agree with you a little bit here, but this is, I mean, you gotta look at the matchup here.
I'm just throwing it out there. Sneerius, what's up? Is that the girl? Is that the girl mushroom? Throwing those overhand rights or going to leave her open for a well-timed takedown. Agreed.
Yeah, true that.
I like C-Ride, but he's kind of away. Oh, we'll get there. We will get there because this is part of my little breakdown.
Oh, you got a little
Chandler,
breakdown. Okay.
Chandler
Okay.
can win this with a good game plan, clinch work, 2 takedowns. Yeah, I think that's her path here. I think it's way easier than Nunes trying to get a knockout against Chandler's.
Nunes slows down a little bit too. She slowed down against Farron in the 3rd round. They both were gassed. They didn't even grapple in that at all either.
Yep. I agree. We got Ryan Jordan. What's up? We said Corey McKenna. Okay, let's go. Fireside's in here. What's up?
Yo,
look at these handsome Chads. There we go.
Let's go.
And then Nunes looks like Beetlejuice boxing. I still can't believe they signed that midget.
She's throwing heat. Throwing heat like Bay Malecki. That looked crazy because Bay Malecki is so big. She crushed her.
All right. Mike Davis versus Natan Levy. Is it my turn or your turn? I already forgot.
You picked Chandler first last time, so it's my turn.
You're up. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I don't know, like, if a lot of people, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people, any newer people that haven't really got to see Mike Davis fight, man, this dude's good. Like, this kid is good. The first time I watched him fight was when he fought Sadiq Youssef on the Contender Series, which was one of the best Contender Series fights you'll ever see. It was so technical. And this was like back at the beginning of the Contender Series where there was a lot more sloppier fights. And then all of a sudden you got this just technical fight between him and Sadiq Youssef. Great fight. He's a big lightweight, right? He's like, what, 6 foot, 6'1", good reach, and he's well-rounded. Like, he's been training since he's a young kid with, like, I think they said he trained at Customato's gym and just all around. But he's got excellent wrestling. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He's got excellent excellent Muay Thai, like good leg kicks, good head kicks, good punches, good power. He just hasn't been fighting that much. I think he's only fought, like, 3 times in like 5 years or something like that, and only a couple times in the last 3.5 years. It's some weird numbers, but very good, very well-rounded, super tough too, man. Like, if you watch his fight with like Mason Jones, even Borishev, he had to dig deep in that fight just because he was getting tired from having to wrestle that wiry dude the whole time. And that dude, I mean, Borishev's dangerous. That'd be a weird fight, him and Natan Levy. I'd probably have to favor Borishev in that too, but yeah, Mike Davis is good, dude. And he's big, right? Super well-rounded. Then you got Natan Levy, who's good. He's got the southpaw, like karate. Good left kicks to the body. That's his best weapon, is left body kicks. And he's got a fast left head kick. He's never really hit nobody with it and knocked him out or anything, but it's one of his better weapons. Decent boxing. His kicks are definitely better. He's got okay offensive and defensive wrestling, but that's if he's fighting somebody that don't really have their own wrestling themselves. Like Rafa Garcia was able to out wrestle him. So then like, his wrestling jiu-jitsu is decent, In this fight, I favor Mike Davis a lot, man. Like, everywhere this fight goes. Like, I think Davis has better boxing. I think he has more boxing power. I think he has the better wrestling. I think he has the better kicking game. As far, especially leg kicks, Natan doesn't throw too many crazy leg kicks. Like you said, it's a lot of body head. And maybe even in the end, better cardio. But he's going to have a huge size advantage. He's, 3 or 4 inches taller. The reach is kind of close to the same. He might have a little bit in reach, but I like Mike Davis everywhere, man. I think if he needs to, he can take this fight to the ground and just wear on Natan. And because he's 6'1", Natan's 5'9", so he should have a decent little size advantage there.
5'9". So
yep, so
3 inches.
And I just think he's going to be faster too, dude. Mike Davis is fast, and I just think he's going to have the better striking and the better grappling. So give me Mike Davis here to get this win.
Yeah, I'm right with you. I'm not going to say a lot more. I think Mike Davis is the better fighter. The only little thing that kind of stinks with him is he fights like once every year and a half. But he's very good. I mean, he's been training at Tiger Muay Thai. He won like competitions to get into Tiger Muay Thai from there. And all that crazy stuff that I heard. And he's a good striker and he's a good wrestler. And Natan Levy is he's just not dangerous anywhere. Like, I don't think his striking is that good, and his grappling is, it's okay, but it's nothing like he's going to be going out there subbing Mike Davis here. Like, there's no way. And I don't like his takedowns either. So to me, this is like almost a no-brainer bet and or pick. It's Mike Davis. Now, do I think he's going to be able to finish Levy? I'm going to say no. I think this fight does go to decision, but would it shock me? No. But Mike Davis is better everywhere. He can keep the fight standing and win it. He can keep the fight. He can go to the mat and win it. And yeah, if there's going to be a finish, it's going to be him. And Levy's only got, let's see, 3 subs, no knockouts, and they're all super early in his career. Most of them are early in his career against very low-level guys. So
yeah, he hasn't even really hurt anybody. I mean, he hurt Valdez, but it's not like he dropped him and knocked him out cold. He just had him hurt. I think he hurt him with a body kick, to be honest. In the first round,
he did. That was Valdez gets hurt in every fight. You know what I mean?
yeah. He didn't finish him, but and I thought Breeden won. I thought Breeden beat him. If you go back, it's crazy. If you go back and watch that, like it's like Breeden, like Levy won the first round because Breeden's slow. He's slow. He's got to wait for people to get down to his speeds before he can start beating them up. He's like Darren Elkins now. So then, I thought Natan Levy won the first round. I thought Breeden won the second round, and then even going into the third, the money line was like Breeden minus 120, and then he clearly won the third round, and then they just gave Natan a unanimous decision. So, but yeah, man, I think Mike Davis is good. Like he's really good. I think that this is and he's younger too than even Natan Levy, which is crazy. You think Natan's like some 20-year-old, 27-year-old up and coming prospect. He's like 32, 33 years old.
Yep,
and Mike
32.
Davis is like 31. So
31. Yep. I agree.
It's all top of the head, Johnny. I you know what I mean? I just know this.
I'm looking. I'm like, yep.
It's just what I do.
Mike Davis fights are always entertaining, and I thoroughly enjoy rewatching UFC career earlier today. Yep.
It's tough, and yes, I'm telling anybody, if you've never seen Mike Davis versus Sodiq Yusuff contender series fight, do yourself a favor. It's so fun. Yeah,
Mike Davis is awesome. Inactivity is the only knock on it. Yep, I agree. That's the same thing. I'm like, this guy, if he's fighting like once every 8 months, like perfect.
Yeah, I think he gets injuries and stuff, man. I think he has some injuries and stuff like that. So, but if we could get him, 2-3 fights a year, he could make a run. He really could.
Yep. Natan, not lethal Levy, agreed. Let's see. Hoping Mike smashes the fraud. Okay. He's got a fast left head kick. He's never hit anyone with it though.
He does have a fast one, but he's never, like knocked nobody out with it. So, man, knock on wood.
There you go. Let's see. I like Mike Davis to win. Overall, a better fighter in my opinion. Yeah, it definitely is. Do wrestler beat BJJ or vice versa in fights? It just depends on the level of the wrestler, I would say. If it's a very good wrestler, the wrestler would probably beat
the advantage,
or BJJ.
The advantage starts with the wrestler off the bat, just because the fact that they get to decide where the fight goes. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if they can outstrike the jiu-jitsu guy, then just use the wrestling, keep it standing, beat him up. But if you know what I mean, you're getting beat up by the jiu-jitsu guy standing, at least you can take it to the ground, hopefully beat him. But I would say the wrestler for sure, because the BJJ guy, you better have good striking. Then you better be Vitor or one of these guys, and not Claudio Puelas. You know what I mean?
Plus, if the wrestler can get side control or even like half guard for the majority of the fight, land some ground and pound, like BJJ guy can't do anything with that.
Especially a high level wrestler. High level wrestler will learn jiu-jitsu really quick too.
Yep.
Because it's kind of in there. You're kind of already because there's two different kind of wrestlers. Like with how I was in wrestling, like. We're gonna touch hands. We're gonna start, and then I want to grab you and get you to the ground as quick as possible. A lot of people want to dance on the outside and like shoot a single, do all this. I just wanted to grab you, throw you on the ground, and then wrestle on the ground. So I was already good at that. Like some wrestlers don't have any jiu-jitsu, and that's why they're like UFC national champions, but they won't come into the UFC because they don't got the right style of wrestling, like freestyle kind of where you're just like throwing people. You got to be able to hold them down too. Not that Gamrot style. That man can't hold nobody down.
That's true. Or Marab.
Yeah, true that.
Cedric, which one? Only bet women's fights for the
got
rest.
Like high level black belt, which is crazy because he's been training with Aljo and them for like 10 years. But dude, that's what Khabib. That's what made them guys so dangerous at the end. Because at first Khabib would just like hold you down, Dagestani handcuff you, and punch you a million times. But he never really finished a lot of people. Once he started getting that jiu-jitsu down, it was over. He would just get you down like Poirier and them, Gaethje, Connor. You're getting choked out. Game changer.
Agreed. Only bet women's fight for the rest of your life, or you can bet every fight, but always exact way of winning. Say the bet always.
Like so TKO this. I don't know. That's a
Bro,
tough one. Jeez, man.
tough. I'd
I mean, I guess
probably.
women's
I
are
would just do
50-50.
the exact winning. I would do the exact winning.
Women's are 50-50
Just because they're
basically. The exact winning, you got like
But just
well,
because there's
three
more to bet
different
on, there'll
ways.
be more to bet on. Women, there's only like, at most 3 in a card. So you can only bet 3
Fair enough.
times in the card.
Right.
So
Right.
I'd rather go with the more bets that I can place. Let's put it that way. Because that's a
I'm not doing
D-gem
none of
that I
that.
am.
Don't you put that on me, man. I don't want to do that, man. It sucks.
Elite
Sucky.
wrestler over BJJ. History has shown that recently. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say that.
Again, shout out Mark Coleman, the hero. The elitist of elite wrestlers that came in, grandfather of ground and pound.
Yes, sir.
Hero. Mark Coleman.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I don't like Davis, to be honest. Almost 2 years without fighting. Can you even imagine being the same fighter? Yeah, I can.
He's only 31.
He's young.
So,
he's young still. Well, he's in his prime.
He does this every time. This is what he does. This thing comes out 2 years off. I wish he did fight more, though. I do. I don't like them long layoffs. You're not lying, DG. I do not like long layoffs.
We got EQ in the house. What's up, man? Cheers to you as well. When the college wrestlers used to come to our gym, they get choked out left and right for like 2 weeks, and then learn to tuck their chin and ragdoll everybody.
Yeah, that's and then they get the game. So yeah, because straight up, maybe in a street fight, wrestler never did no jiu-jitsu, and they take the jiu-jitsu guy down, they're getting submitted most likely. But if we're talking MMA, where they've had a little bit of experience, and even the jiu-jitsu guy can have a little takedown experience, yeah, that wrestler is usually going to come through.
Yes, sir. All right, next one here. Speaking of BJJ, we got Gerald Mearshart versus Brian Barberina. I will start this one off. Battle of the older gentlemen, if you want to say, but there is a clear winner here, and I will say, and it's Mearshart. Like, Barberina has 0 ground game with 0 submission defense, and he's got 0 power and on the feet. So, and he's not a middleweight whatsoever. And Mearshart's chin's a little dusty, but Barberina's not going to dust that chin. I think Mearshart can take down Barberina, and that's not even saying much, because Mearshart's takedowns aren't that great.
They're terrible.
They are, but I think he can take them down. That's how bad it is.
He's got like most of his subs off of reversals.
Yeah, but I think GM3 is going to get it done by submission. I mean, spoiler alert, here it is. But I'm probably not going to bet this fight. I don't have like a money line bet or anything, but I'm just going to watch it as a fan. Not to say that I'm scared, but it's just I like a lot of other spots in this fight, and anything can happen.
They're both so untrustworthy.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The only bet that I would do is like GM3 round 2-3 submission. That's the only bet that I would do. That's it.
Like, there's a possibility GM3 comes out here, barely shoots takedowns. Like he doesn't even like. There's
he could keep the fight on the feet for some stupid reason when he can win easily. Yeah, you're right.
But like, he fights like Krzysztof Jotko and is clearly getting beat in the striking. Doesn't even really attempt any takedowns, man. His takedowns are bad, but like you said, Barberina's takedown defense is even worse. He's got a decent get-up game, but like, dude, they're so untrustworthy, because like, if this fight stays standing, I mean, it'd still be close, but Barberina, you got to favor him on just volume and just. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't even trust Mearshart to really go out and shoot takedowns, then specifically get him. Then if he gets him and can't do nothing with the jiu-jitsu, maybe he can't get him in the second round because he's a little tired, because Mearshart gets tired sometimes. He's so fucking untrustworthy. Like, I bet him against fucking Dustin Stoltzfus, and this dude's getting his butt whooped the whole fight until the third round, and then he gets the win, right? Then he comes against Bruno Silva, pretty much works him all 3 rounds. Gets the win. It looks amazing. You're like, what the fuck? Or where's this guy? Then he comes out against like Mahmoud Muradov, where he gets the shit beat out of him. Then he gets the win. Like, he does all, but then he comes out and just flat sometimes, and just has a terrible fight,
Did you think he beat Petrosky?
I can't remember that fight. I thought that was really
close. Super close.
It was really close. I think I think I did because I thought he kind of won the second and the third, but I had bet the overs in that. That was easy money. But in this, dude, it's just untrustworthy. I don't trust Barberina to not get choked out, and I don't trust because Mearshart to not get the fight to the ground or even slow down. Like say, like he'll slow down too. Like even against Stoltzfus, he was like tired, dude. And then the third round, Stoltzfus gassed out more than him. But I'm just staying away from this fight. But I'm gonna pick Mearshart because yeah, man, his striking should be enough to hang with Barberina. I don't know if he can hang with the pace though, and but he'll have the grappling. I'm just staying away from this fight. Barberina, if he can find a way to keep it standing, he can win this fight. And I just don't. I think Gerald Mearshart's grappling is that great. And to be honest, like Barberina's takedown defense is terrible, but his get up game is usually pretty good. So if Mearshart comes out, takes him down a couple times in the first round, Barberina gets up, makes him work, survives, and comes out in the second, he can't get a takedown. They just shitty box it up for the last 2 rounds. Barberina could easily come out on top here.
Yeah.
Because Mearshart slows down, dude, and he's a bigger dude too. So he's going to be, I mean, he's going to have to carry the little wiry, squirrely Barberina who put up a decent fight up with Muradov. You know, he got beat up a little bit, but pushes the pace, and now this is his second fight at 185, so maybe he'll be a little more ready for it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just like I see the clear path for Gerald, but like I just can't bet it. I can't. Both these guys, like if they've been in wars, like they've shown stupid fight IQ, they're untrustworthy. Like you think they should do this, and they do the exact opposite, and you're like, what are you doing? So yeah, I mean, I don't blame anybody for picking Mearshart and or betting him by sub, but there's a little bit of a worry. I will say. GM3 late sub. I mean, that's the spot that I would look for sure. Got to sprinkle some.
Go round 3. You always have to go round 3.
That's why I said round, just to be a little bit safer. GM3 round 2 or 3 submission on FanDuel. You can get it every time. I don't know what the odds are, but
and if not, I would go probably Barberina by decision.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, if you're looking that way, I don't know if he finishes GM3, but man, he does. I mean, he can push the pace. You seen what he did to Robbie Lawler, and he's got some decent wins.
True. Mearshart inside the distance is minus 115. That's not bad. I'll take that just in case. You never know.
Yeah.
I would train with a few ACC in Virginia, competitive, but no subs, but bully subs, no guard, no real sweeps, just wrestle ups. Understandably hard pace for them to keep up if you know what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Artem MMA in here. Not these guys again. Artem. What's up, Artem? Appreciate you coming out, bro. GM3 was almost lock of the card, and I still think he's a lock and gets it done by sub. I mean, yeah, it should. Logic points that direction. I 100% agree. I first picked Barberina by decision. Mir looks so shot now. Yeah.
I think they both kind of do. This is like trust.
There's just a lot of red flags. There really is. GM3 standing guillotine. I could see that happening. Sure. Thought I was hallucinating. Barber moving up in weight. Nope. That's true.
He don't put that weight. He don't wear it well either. He's not. No, he's not coming in jacked. Yeah, he's not coming in jacked, man.
Dude got back surgery. Moves up a weight class. Yep. Barberina dropped Leon and KO'd Robbie.
True that.
Mir fights. He hits 10 bucks.
And he goes in slow motion, dude.
It's so true. It's so true.
Then when them dudes finally slow down to his level in the third round and they're gassed, he's like, I got you now, motherfucker.
Yep.
That's what he waits for.
He just needs to slow down the pace a little bit. He's like, whoa, why are you guys going so crazy right now?
What are we doing? Let's chill out a little bit.
Yep.
Then he eats one clean right.
All right. Next one's going to be Penny Kianzad versus Macy Chiazon. I think it's your turn.
Yeah, man. I like Chiazon here. I know she's already beat her before on the Ultimate Fighter finale, and she finished her. But I think Kianzad's improved here. Kianzad, she's got good boxing. She's more of a striker with good boxing. Decent clinch. It's weird. I watched some of her fights like against Raquel Pennington, and she was like out clinching Pennington and taking her down at times, but then couldn't stop a takedown or get up at all against Caitlin Vieira. So it's like weird, man. But yeah, Macy Chiasson, I've seen her improve a lot since then too. Her striking's good. She's going to have the better clinch here. She's got her grappling's improved. She could be on a nice 2-fight win streak with wins over Dumont and Aldana if she didn't get kicked in the liver for, that up kick from the ground liver kick. I'm taking Macy Chiasson here. I think she's just a bigger, bullier girl. I think she's going to land the better shots and she's going to have all the grappling upside. But give me her this time by decision. I don't think she finishes her this time.
Yeah, I agree with you too. It's going to be stronger. We've seen Kianzad get pushed up against the cage and she can't really get off the cage. We've seen her get taken down and she can't really get up. Macy's that's what she needs to do. And if not, like, I even like Macy, like, on the feet. I'm not saying she's the better striker, like more technical, but she's going to have the longer range. I think she's going to have the better power too. So she can hold her own until she can get the takedowns. And I think they're going to be coming, or at least clinch her up against the cage. So I like Macy a lot in this fight, actually. And I know some people are a little worried about the drop or making weight and all that stuff, but I saw a picture on Instagram and I don't think it's fake this time, but she looked pretty good. And I think she's going to make weight. So give me Macy. I think it goes a decision because I think Penny's been decision 20 times in her career. It's crazy. 17.
Yeah,
17 times. That's insane.
Like 11 over the last 12.
It's insane. So I do think, she is tough. She's durable. She's she'll hang in there, but Macy can finish her. I think she can, but I'm going to say by decision. And I'm pretty confident Macy gets this one done too. Like I said, you just got to pick your spots with the women's fights. I think this is a good spot. I think it's a good spot to pick.
I love Macy in this spot. Yep.
Got Darius in here. What's up, man? So get me a bag with some picks, white boy.
That's what we do.
For one, who are you talking about? Because Cody is not white. Look at him.
I'm like a yellowish green.
Leonardo.
But we will get you back. This white boy can get the bags.
That's right. That's what we do. Leonardo says Bulgarian, McKenna as locks, all in, boys. Love what I'm seeing and hearing. Shazion.
Let's go, Shady. That's a good line too.
I got it at 172. I'll
nice. Good lines.
I will admit. You're gonna keep me in my You almost got me. Oh man, that's funny. Good time. Let's see. Anakin Skywalker, what's up, man? Bulgarian and battle on my lock. Say I like that too.
That's on Bulgarian as a lock.
People, hey, they're confident. I get it. And they might be weirdly confident, but they're confident.
Weirdly 8 minutes of fight time in 9, 12, 15 fight. A lot.
Cody, we went over this before. Have you seen Bulgarian gas?
Yeah, against Marshall, he looked like he was getting tired of punching him in the fucking face.
Yeah, well, whoops.
So it looked like he was gassing from just getting sick of punching him. He punched him pretty hard. Elbowed him pretty hard too, but
love it. Jayzion's definitely the pick. Jayzion by decision. I love it. Oh, it's funny. Let's see. Next one is the fight. Christian Rodriguez versus Isaac, the Beast, Bulgarian.
The Beast. That's turn.
I just made it up. What is his nickname? Let me see if he has a nickname.
Elchi, West Coast Chopper.
Oh, the Midwest Chopper.
Midwest Chopper.
Get that straight. Yeah. Midwest, son. Here we go. Representing. Anyways, I'm so white.
I am the white boy. You're
the white boy. You're right. You're right, dude. The Darius. Yeah, I'm white, Darius. You can tell.
That's but okay. I will bring you that bag. I promise you this.
That bag, though. You were right. Okay.
Start getting all proper. I promise you that, buddy.
If you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you will know my weirdly confident pick of the week is Isaac Bulgarian. I think he is super explosive, and I'm surprised Cody is not going to pick him because he's a dominant wrestler, 3-time state champion. Cody, Division II wrestler, amazing.
I think it was 2, and he got disqualified.
Well, he's a beast. That's why. I mean, you got disqualified beasts, right?
What? Yeah, he shouldn't have got disqualified.
But
he's a beast wrestler.
Very dominant wrestler. Very good takedowns. Yes, he hasn't really fought the best competition yet, but I think Carpenter is a very good win, and how he won was very good too. I know a lot of people are saying he's never been out of the first round. That's exactly correct, but we've never seen him gas as well. So I'm going to take that right out the window too. This guy is, I think he's
I think he's that window right there. It looks nice.
Yeah.
Let's take it right out there.
That one?
But
Gee.
C-Rod, I want to like bash C-Rod. He's actually a very well-rounded too. He's good striking, good power. He's not really the most, dangerous guy. Good grappling. His takedown defense isn't that great. But what my little knock here is he's a bantamweight guy. He's a 135er. He's missing all this weight against Rosas Jr. He's missing weight against Cameron Saman 5 pounds, which is insane. I don't know why that fight kept going. And he's beating these lower level, very young prospects.
Lower level?
Well, I shouldn't say lower level. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's beating this. I meant to say younger. I'm sorry. These younger prospects. And they're really young. I mean, 18 years old. I think Saman at the time was like 21 or something like that. And they don't have experience. They're super green. Like Bulgarian, yes. Okay. He only has like 6 MMA. This guy is a grown ass man. He is a true featherweight. And I think the wrestling here is going to be dominant. And C-Rod's not going to be able to miss weight here. And if he does, I'm going to laugh. Because that's how he... What?
He won't have to miss weight here.
Well, we'll see. He might because he wants that advantage. Because he's going to get taken down and he ain't going to get back up. So give me Bulgarian to win, and he's going to show you his cardio because this guy lives in an RV down by the river. Junkyard dog. Let's go.
That might just mean you don't save your money correctly. What the hell? So,
what?
Like Bulgarian, dude, I'm gonna give it to you. The dude's a beast wrestler, right? Good wrestling, even better ground and pound, good jiu-jitsu, good transitions. He's gonna punch you, try to make you give up a submission. You don't give up submission, then he'll just try to punch you to sleep. But he's fought the lowest level of competition. Even that TJ Brighton, I think is the dude's name, that was like 7-2 or something at the time. That guy's a boxer, a pro boxer. And he's definitely not going to be able to wrestle with Bulgarian. Everybody he fought, they're like, all right, Christian Rodriguez, what do we know about him? Dude's tough. He does have good takedown defense. It's just that he's always fought like the best wrestler. So they get him down, but he's
the best wrestler right now.
Fought. Yeah, but like if you even go back to the Contender Series, he fought Tracy Cortez's little brother, who has pretty good wrestling. Beats that dude up. He comes to the UFC. His first fight was at 145 on short notice to Jonathan Pierce. And he had some moments in that fight. Anytime they were standing up, he was piecing Pierce up. He gassed Pierce the hell out, too. If you go watch that fight, Pierce was gassed in that third round. I had a bet on him. First off, he got him in 2 different crazy guillotines that had me worried as shit. And then he just was like gassing him. And every time they were standing up, he's cracking Pierce, right? So he's been in there with another wrestler. Then he goes down to 35. And fights, who did he fight down there first? Maybe Weems, or did he fight Rosas first?
It was Weems.
Okay, beats up Weems. Weems comes in, takes him down. And Weems is a good wrestler with good jiu-jitsu. Comes in, he's not the greatest fighter, but he's not terrible. But what his game is come in, take you down, pick you up, try to submit you. He did that just like everybody else does. But dude, like the thing I love about Rodriguez is he never stops moving. You don't just hold Rodriguez on his back. Like you take him down, he's on his back, he's to a hip, he's getting up. You might take his back, you might try to choke him, but you're not going to choke him. Like the kid showed us in so many fights with like Rosas Jr., Jonathan Pierce, freaking, he had that great fight with Cameron Simon, who that kid's going to be good and fighting for titles in the future for sure. Both, but You say, I mean, Bulgarian, maybe, I guess he's going to come in thicker, but they're both the same exact size. They're both 5'7" with the same reach. So, I mean, he's not going to be that strong. I mean, they're going to be about the same weight. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
And it's like Christian Rodriguez is so proven against this exact kind of fighter. The fighter that comes in, takes him down, tries to fucking submit him, and tries to punch his head through the canvas in the first round, then they gas out, and then that's how he beats him. It's just like Rosas Jr. I think it's the same kind of fucking fight. And dude, I think that it even helps Rodriguez just to not to have to try to cut all that weight, because if he's stopping like 2 pounds before and giving up half his thing, then he's already dying just to get to that. So I think that staying on weight's going to help, and I just think that I'm going to go with the more established dude that I've seen do this before to wrestlers. Like if Bulgarian comes out, takes him down, right? He gets to a hip, moves over, gets up, because Bulgarian's taking him down. That's 100% fact. But if he just has to keep taking him down, they get out of that first round, dude. And when they're standing a little bit, you know, at the end of the first round, like Rodriguez landed some good shots. Now they come out in the second round, and it's looking like Dulgarian's like, shit, I ain't never been to a second round. Because, dude, like, I don't know how people ain't learned their lesson yet. Like, if you got Malat, you got Bonfim, you got Rosas Jr., you've seen against Christian Rodriguez, you got Gaziev, you got all these dudes that it's like, oh, they're just going to come out and fuck them up in the first round. Second round, it's over. But, like, when that doesn't happen, what is it? And we've already seen that with Rodriguez, with some pretty good prospects too. You know what I mean? We've seen him in the fire with some really good fighters. I think he's going to be good at 145. I think he's a really well-rounded fighter. His strike, then like, I don't know what Dulgarian's striking's like. It looks like he can crack, but he's like one of them people that's trying to crack you just to grab you and slam you. You know what I mean? But if like this gets to the point where he can't get the takedown, there's so many what ifs on Dulgarian compared to like Rodriguez. Like, I feel like if Dulgarian can't get the takedown, then Rodriguez is going to win the stand up. I feel like if Dulgarian could possibly gas out after the first round, because it's not the fact that he hasn't been out of the first round and he might guess, it's his fighting style. When you go out there and you grab somebody right away, you wrestle them down, you're full pressure on them, you're trying to sub them, you're doing this, you're throwing heavy ground and pound, that just usually slows people down. Then you might have a little adrenaline dump, a lot of things. Because like I feel like Christian Rodriguez is definitely better than the last dude he fought. What was the last dude? Marshall,
Francis
right?
Carpenter.
Francis
I mean,
Marshall.
I think
No, not Clayton. It was Francis Marshall, right? It wasn't
Francis
Clayton
Marshall.
Carpenter. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
I'm sorry. I said Francis Carpenter.
yeah. That's what I was thinking earlier. But yeah, so
I knew who I meant, but I said the wrong thing.
I feel like your volume or something went down.
Did
like,
it?
I feel like.
Can you hear me
yeah,
now?
I feel like.
Is it
Yeah,
good?
I can hear you, but I just feel like it ain't as loud. But yeah, man, I just like Rodriguez here. I think we've seen him do this before. Now there's definitely that chance that because I don't see like Rodriguez is so durable and so well rounded and so crafty on the ground. Like I don't do you see Dulgarian just coming out and taking him down and beating him out in the first round, finishing him?
No, I don't think so. I think C-Rod's like his survivability is pretty good. Obviously, we've seen him, but I still think.
So you're just going like.
But he always has that option to win because I think he's the more dangerous fighter.
Right, but what are you thinking in the second round with the cardio? Like honestly, like
I think he's fine. We can only assume. So whatever I say and whatever you say could be totally two different things, but we just don't know until we see it. Now,
but usually that kind of fighting style is like a Bonfim,
but he
or
doesn't
like
go in,
a Rosas Jr., where they just go hard from the opening, or Saint Denis. These people that just go hard from that opening bell, it's hard to keep that up for 15 minutes, no matter who you are.
I mean, the fight against Francis Marshall, he didn't really go crazy. He took what he got, and then he was
right.
fine.
But Marshall just
like
accepted bottom.
Well, that's
and
on
that
him.
Though Marshall didn't. He didn't even get up.
We're just talking about cardio. I'm just going with what I've seen.
Right.
Now, it could be totally different in this fight, but he looked fresh still after that knockout, and it almost went all around. And I think he's got at least 2 rounds.
But if he had, third round, but if he has to keep working, if he has to take Rodriguez down 3-4 times in the first round, because say Rodriguez, he's got a great get up.
I don't think he only needs. I think he only needs 1
to hold him down the whole round. Have you ever seen Rodriguez fight? That boy gets up.
Yeah, I did.
One of the best get-up games in the game.
I think Raul Rosas held him down for the first round.
He's up there with what's my boy from Philadelphia, Bill Algeo, in the get-up game department. So Christian Rodriguez, he's a fighter. So I like him. I took him at dog prices, bro. I hit the wrong line, but I don't give a shit, man. Bet cashes.
Well, I got a good line on Dulgarian, so. I got an
Mm-hmm.
early line.
That's a value bet. Hey, at the end of the night, that's going to be a value bet, Johnny.
Hey, we both got value bets.
You're going to be like, but Dulgarian whooped him in that first round. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Value bet. That's how we do it. That's all right. We'll see what happens. Look, I hate being on separate sides.
I love everything I've seen. Listen, I love everything I've seen from Dulgarian. It's just what I haven't seen from Dulgarian is what worries me. But I love everything I've seen from. But he's out there smashing bums. You got to be honest with the people. Are you
worried though that C-Rod against Cameron Saman and also Rosas Jr. being overweight, having that advantage with they're going to try to grapple with him, like that's a big advantage, especially in the lower weight class. He's not going to have an advantage here unless he misses weight, but
right. But I think he's going to have the well-roundedness.
I don't think C-Rod's a true featherweight.
I think he's going to have the striking, well-roundedness, and cardio advantage, and experience advantage. So it's like that's a lot of stuff.
I mean, I'll give him. I'm about explosive. I won't say that. He won't have the wrestling advantage. I'll tell you that. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Why is Cody doubting Dolgarian? What don't you like about him? He just said everything. See, Rod's a weight bully. I agree. He is. See everyone on Dolgarian. I'm seeing everybody on C-Rod. Now, it could just be my timeline. I have no idea. I see a ton of people on C-Rod. It might be because of the plus money, too. Could be. I get it. Bet C-Rod, but him moving up worries me. I want C-Rod. Got to see weigh-ins. I think he should be fine. But we'll see.
He will be. He's probably going to come in just bulked up like a monster.
Jeff
Flexing on Dolgarian.
brings up an interesting point. C-Rod is being punished by the UFC for ruining 2 young prospects' O's.
He's about to ruin another one, though. That's the problem. Like, dude, C-Rod, dude, he's a junkyard dog. C-Rod's a junkyard dog, though. Well-rounded junkyard dog.
Junkyard dog, too. And I would take Dolgarian's
You don't know that yet.
C-Rod.
You've never seen him in any type of opposition where he's getting beat.
Right here, Cody. Right here in the heart.
Yeah, but you can't tell who's a junkyard dog till you've seen them catching a beating and then turn that shit around. Because you know what I mean? Everybody's good until they're catching a beating.
Give him a dude that's a hammer up a weight class. Yep, that's right. People love C-Rod, but I don't think there's a good reason why not. I don't think there's a good reason why Dolgarian is a favorite.
He does think there's a good reason.
I do.
He said no. He thinks there's a good reason that
I think okay. I read that wrong.
He's with you. He's with you, Johnny. Shit,
chill, man. That's on my third.
It's never too late to come to my side, Dan. I like you. I put respect on you.
People love C-Rod. I just said this. I think you're right, Jeff. This is on brand for them. This is how they handle fighters who consistently miss. Could be. C-Rod better stand up. I do agree. We know he's reliable cardio and he gets better. He has get up game, submission game is good. I do think he will get taken down in the first. Yeah, but we just
Tim ain't lying. Tim ain't lying.
Also training at Factory X. Striking has to be improving.
We never seen it. He ain't never struck with nobody.
He doesn't need to. He's got good wrestling.
He's going to need to this time. I can guarantee that.
Hart
if
says
he finishes C-Rod in the first round, he's the real deal.
But EQ, what does your nuts say? What's your nuts say?
Me? My nuts say I already bet C-Rod. That's what my nuts
says.
Say.
His heart says C-Rod. Brain says Dolgarian. He's got to go with the tiebreaker. It's your nuts.
The nuts, man. I'll take that. C-Rod.
Say, what's up, guys? Cody, have a great holiday. Let's go.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Might be it. I feel like he could be.
I feel like, see, that's that question mark. I think. I don't want that. I know what C-Rod is. C-Rod's a dog.
He ain't the real deal.
I know what I'm getting.
He ain't no Chelsea Chandler.
He ain't running. He ain't running.
That's true. That is true. I'll give you that one. C-Rod
Simone's
is bigger
than him. Small. Yeah, but Simone's at 5'8". He's actually bigger than Dolgarian too, but skinny. Wait, but it's all about this.
I'm not going to say it, but wider.
The problem is though, is we know hopefully that C-Rod's getting out of the first round, dude, and I want to see that second round because I just see.
I mean, hey, we'll see.
I'm getting that bomb.
I'm willing
to bomb
bet.
Fiend. Bomb Fiend, Rosas Jr., Gaziev, Malat. Who else we got that's gassed out? That was these young studs fucking everybody up. And oh no, they get a little step up, a little person that can take their bullshit. Next thing you know, they're getting beat.
They're both young.
Yeah, no.
They're both 27 years old.
Dolgarian, 6 fights, 6 minutes of fight time.
He got some amateur fights. It's all good.
He ain't never had no adversity yet. I can't back a fighter ain't had no adversity yet, right?
He's a junkyard dog. I know who's gonna have some adversity. It's gonna be C-Rod. You'll see.
He will. First round's gonna be adverse as hell. That's for sure.
You guys already know who the lock of the card is. Yes, we do. Bunny Hunter, appreciate you coming out. Shady's on Dolgarian. He got a great line.
Come on,
Love
Shady.
it. There you go.
Come on, Shady.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like minus 192 right now. I wouldn't touch it.
You know what? I'm just gonna put this out there. I love being on the opposite side. Every fucking time that I have a fighter that gets bet up like $180, they lose. So I'm hoping that my C-Rod bet that I got a terrible line at plus 115 cashes.
Well, if you're super confident, you could bet it now.
I might have to, man. Because I didn't go high on it like I usually do my other bets. I just went like 2.7 units.
I saw Dolgarian's line about minus 120, 125 too.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I think that's appropriate.
how?
People
What
hating
has
on
he
Cody's
done?
Kennedy bet. What?
Bro,
Styles
dude,
make fights. We've
Styles, like,
seen C-Rod get dominated in the first round by wrestlers that just don't have it after that.
and then
He's
you
weight
seen them
bully.
wrestlers
He's a
gas
weight
out
bully.
against them.
But
But then you seen them wrestlers.
We don't know if Bulgarian's gonna gas.
So you're betting, you're making a gamble. You're gambling on this man's cardio because you already told me that you said that he's going to get out of the first round. So you're like, you're going to be like,
he is. But what did I say last week against Michelle Pereira? He got it done in a minute and a second.
Don't you ever bring up Michelle Pereira into this
I
argument,
believe someone
Johnny.
said he's never losing a bet to a man named Michelle. I have it clipped.
Yeah, Michelle. I'm fading the fuck out. I can't wait to see that guy. I hope they bring Dusko. They bring Dusko Todorovic back to just throw a beating on that man.
Yeah, we can go 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Why you go through that comment so quick? I didn't even get to read all that. That was a good comment. Yeah, what was that? It looked sharp. It was hurt my eyes. It looked so sharp. Bunny
Cody,
hunting my boy Bosa.
C-Rod is gonna smash your boy Johnny K, just like Islam smashed Charles. Okay,
were
you on Pereira last week, Bunny? Tell me if that, and I'll bring that up, and then we'll talk a little bit. I ain't taking this shit anymore. Next, Kennedy Njoku versus OSP. It's my turn or your turn? Because it's gonna be an easy breakdown.
I think you started the last one off.
Yeah, go ahead. You go.
I'm gonna start this one off. Kennedy's gonna beat the shit out of OSP. I can't even believe OSP is still getting fights. Really, he hasn't looked good in a long time. That fight, like Felipe Lenz murdered him. Whatever, he hit him with some big shots. But dude, the telling fight is when he fought Shogun. He got to get a real house, man. So, anyways, listen, there's plenty of dudes that sleep at the gym and get good and stuff, but it's just because they don't got a real house. But anyways, dude,
the telling you can't give him that. You can't take that away from him.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is like OSP's terrible. When you watch him go fight for fucking Shogun, the ghost of Shogun, who I thought won that fight, that he got a split decision in, dude, he's gassed after the first round. He has nothing to offer in the first round when he's not gassed. Like, he's not good, dude. He's not dangerous. He has one knockout in the last 7.5 years. That was over Menefield, who was just terrible at that time. Like, he didn't even try to throw any punches. Menefield threw like 4 punches in that fight. But and it was after Menefield came back after getting beat up by Devin Clark and had his first loss and kind of like just fought like a bum. But anyways, dude, like OSP's not beating Kennedy anywhere. Like, if you go like Kennedy's not chinny. He's been hurt, but he's fighting big punchers. When you're fighting dudes like Carlos Ulberg or even Dawoon Jung, who's a big ass dude, like them dudes are knocking out St. Preux quick too. But Dustin Jacoby just caught him with a clean punch. You know what I mean? But if you go back to like Carlos Ulberg, even Nicolau. I almost said his last name. I just, you know what I mean? I'm on a little, I've been smoking. I'm not even going to try. But in that fight, if you watch some of the, even in a loss, just because he kept poking his eye, but if you watch how many times he hit him clean, dude, them shots are knocking Ovin St. Preux out. So give me Kennedy, and Kennedy's going to finish him by KO. He could take his time. So I don't know how far the fight goes, but I just like Kennedy by KO, TKO at some point in the fight.
Yep. You want me to keep talking?
No, there's not. I mean,
the line, it looks disgusting, but it's appropriate. Like, this, Kennedy's going to finish this fight.
Like I said, people are arguing on Twitter, and I get it, but like they'd be like, "There's no value on him at -480." If I got a dude that's -170, and I put Kennedy on there, and that gets him down to minus like 108, like I just saved $62 per every what like
100.
Yeah, on Fiallo with Kennedy, I would have had to put 510 to win 300 on Fiallo. Instead, I only had to put 325 to win 300 with Kennedy on there. And I honestly think, like, I don't always do that, but dude, if you get kind of a free piece on the board, dude, like they're getting Kennedy back up. They're not trying to build up Ovin St. Preux. Kennedy he was -200 to Dustin Jacoby last fight. This is an easy piece to me. I don't see where Ovin St. Preux.
I know there's some people that like
shit.
Yeah, I 100% agree. But I know there's some people like, oh, I can't trust Kennedy, like, because of what happened. Like, dude, look at who he's fighting. Like,
right, but that's the same people that was like, I'm going to throw some money on Jamie Pickett because Andrew. It's like a style matchup. Like, when one person's not really dangerous, they're not really good. They got half a round of cardio. They're 40-something. Like, everything's against it. You can't just be like, well, the line seems off, so I'm gonna. because like Kennedy's not that chinny. Like he's only been knocked out 2 times. He got knocked out by Dawoon Jung and then Dustin Jacoby. Them are pretty good strikers. So
Yeah,
I'm not putting Ovin St. Preux
Ovin
at 40.
OSP isn't using his hands. It's all kicks to the body. Like that's all he does, and it's super
He's got a
low
decent
volume.
left hook. He used to have a decent left hook, but like
he after
no
I
cardio
really think,
either.
I know that's what I'm gonna say. If this fight gets after a round, like he's got nothing. He literally
would like
just
to-
survives.
Kennedy could even come out and try to grapple him too and just wear on him. But I mean, he'd come out like Felipe Lenz and just knock him out, hit him with some big shots.
I
But
think that's
I like
what you got.
Kennedy. I think people. I mean, even though the line's how it is, some people are just down on him because that last fight with Jacoby. But before that, everybody was super high on him. He's beating up everybody, you know. So it is what it is. We'll see. But I think it's
Kennedy's won me some good money and some good shoey bets as well. So I can't look past that.
Right.
But he's winning this fight, guys. Like, if you need a parlay piece to get plus money, this is the guy. Like, I just don't see how he loses unless he literally slips on the banana peel. Like, there has to be a banana peel in the middle of the octagon. He slips on it and he hurts his knee. They call it off. That's it. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I don't use the L word, but damn. You know what I mean? Like this is the one you can maybe say. I ain't saying it though, but there's always a chance.
I used him as an anchor. So I got Kennedy with Mike Davis. Then I got Kennedy with Fiallo. And I just used him to get the line down. Like I honestly see it like that. So far since I've been doing that, I'm 2-0. So hopefully I'll be 3. I had Naimov and then I had Eric Anders. So hopefully this will be 3. It will be 3-0. Because I'm not going to do this all the time because you can't just like do that all the time because it's 2 bets. But this one seems logical.
Yeah. I mean, I have Kennedy in a couple parlays as well because I want the line down. And then there's a couple other guys. I'm like, man, I got like minus 130. What else could I do? Whoops. Here we go. Boom. Done. But let's see what everyone else says. Kennedy's got to be a lock. Let's see. I can't trust Kennedy at that value. Dude is weird. So weird fighting, but he's dangerous though. I think OSP's weird at fighting too. So he's got a weird little game there. Kennedy losing to Dustin made me so mad. It did. I think we were there, right? Nashville?
Yeah. I was in Nashville.
I was mad. I had a Kennedy bet, I'll be honest. OSP beats Kennedy, then I am done with him. Yeah, 100%.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
I'm willing to die on that too.
Felipe Lenz isn't bad. Felipe Lenz might beat Kennedy, but he destroys OSP. But like Felipe Lenz isn't bad these days. But
true,
that'd be a good fight. That might be the next fight if Kennedy wins. You never know.
True.
Yeah.
Now that could be a little worrisome if that happens. That's why I'm like, Kennedy, just keep it on the feet. You're gonna win this fight, 100% of the time. That Jacoby fight was an early stoppage. Could have been. I don't even remember it.
He just got caught with a clean punch, but Jacoby's doing that though. Dude, Ovin St. Preux
Jacoby is way more technical, than Kennedy, way faster.
Dude, Ovin is so slow now. No cardio. Not dangerous. It's just how it is, man.
Yep. It is what it is. Co-main event.
I lose too much money betting off people living on the past. You know how much money I lost off fucking Frankie Edgar, like his last 4 fights, because he's fighting like Chris Gutierrez. I'm like, he's got this, but then they're just like, shit, no.
I'm in the market of trying to bet against like the old popular fighters. Like you got to find the.
I need to get that. That's the worst part of my game. That's the worst part of my game is fading these old dudes and still thinking that they're what they were. Like, look at the last card. How many of them old vets just got whooped by fucking young people? Chikagi and Wood was
I mean, the only old vet, if you want to say one, was Dustin, I think.
Yeah, because like Gamrot won, like all them. This is how it is.
Piotr Jan as well.
I just got to get away from like being like, man, but that 6 years ago, he fucking was great in this fight, and he might still have that. And you're like, damn, they come out, they're just old and flat. You're like, damn it, they don't got it. But I like Kennedy. I think he's a decent fighter too, regardless of it just being a crappy OSP. I like OSP as a person. The dude seems nice, though. I do want to say that.
Agreed. Co-main event, we got Brian Battle versus Angelusa. We got 166 people in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. And if you're new, please subscribe. or follow us on Twitter, wherever you're watching. That's fantastic. We always appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's my turn. I am on Brian Battle here, and he's super well-rounded. I think he's the more dangerous guy, especially with his grappling. Good striking. He's power in his hands. I like him a ton more at welterweight now that he looks like his body is a welterweight now. Durable, good cardio. His only problem to me is his takedown defense, which can be maybe an issue in this fight early. But if Lusa does wrestle, he will slow down more. But Lusa is a solid guy. He's got good. He's just well-rounded as well. I just don't think he's very dangerous. He is, like I said, he's durable as shit, but he can slow down as the fight goes on. And that last fight against Reese McKee, that was the sweatiest minute and a half of a bet that I can remember, and I was screaming at the TV, and you can see it. I have it saved actually. Me and Patty were on a live our
I remember that. You got the clip.
And I was screaming like, "Come on, stay alive!" He was literally gonna lose that fight, and Reese McKee was like, he didn't even have any cardio left, but he had more than Lusa. He was trying his hardest, and I'm like, survive! But
same thing happened in the Fletcher fight. AJ Fletcher had him on skates for about 30 seconds, dude, and like he runs away. He does the Chelsea Chandler where he's just like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, so it's a little bit worrisome there. So, but Battle, man, I think he's good. I think he's very solid. Do I think he's like top 5? Maybe not, but I think he's very good, and I think he gets this one done. I think he can win by decision. I think he can win by submission. Could he win by knockout? I would probably say that's the very least option, but I do think he can. So I'm going with Battle. I think Lusa's only path to victory here is to get some takedowns, get some control time, and win a decision. And I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe it might happen in one round, but not all 3 for him to win. So I like Battle a lot. I think he wins this one 8 out of 10 times. So give me Battle to win. I'm going to say by decision, but wouldn't be shocked if it's a finish.
Yeah, I love Brian Battle here. Like Ange Loose, he's mid everywhere. He does maybe like his last 6 fights gone to decision, maybe one finish somewhere in between there or something.
No, I think it's all been decision.
And it might even be more than that. Yeah, he's not that dangerous, but he is very durable. But dude, if you watch every fight he's been in, Jack Della had him hurt real bad.
Almost subbed.
What?
Almost subbed and he still lost.
Yeah. Yep. But dude, freaking Reese McKee had him hurt really bad, and like I said, AJ Fletcher had him hurt really bad. And these dudes are hitting him with punches. Brian Battle's got good punches, but what the dude's got is kicks, man. So like the boxing's gonna be kind of even. Brian Battle has some decent power, but that's what Lusa does. His best part of his game is boxing to me. But Brian Battle's 3 inches taller with 3 inches of reach, and he stands there in the pocket, lets you punch, blocks him, and returns the kicks. Like that's what he was doing against AJ Fletcher. Just calm, letting him do stuff and just counter and everything. And he's huge, dude, at 170. He's a junkyard dog too. Brian Battle's tough. He's got great cardio. We've seen him hurt before too, but he recovers real well. Trayshawn Gore had him hurt, a couple people, but man, I just think that he's going to be better everywhere. To be honest, I'm like you. I'm high on Brian Battle, top 10 guy. I can see him just being so big. He's got to improve that wrestling because we've seen what Fakardinov
takedown defense too. Yeah,
I think Brian Battle, he's like 28, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
and
he's pretty. Let me see. He
didn't even start MMA till he was like 20. He's 29,
29.
so I don't think he even started MMA till he was 20. So he's going to be keeping getting better. But in this fight right here, I see him being better everywhere. I see him being able to land the takedowns. Even if Ange Loose surprises him and lands one, he's going to get back up and he's going to reverse it. And then you see how big he is, and the jiu-jitsu's getting better. Like nobody really finishes AJ Fletcher. He's very tough, man, and he's really good at grappling. And Brian Battle kind of started beating him up in the second round, and then took him down, dude. And he's just so big on him. Just took the rear naked choke and chokes him. So all that's improving. But my point about the whole thing about freaking Ange Loose is durable, but I've seen him hurt and put on crazy skates a lot. Dude, that's from punches. If Brian Battle kicks him in the head like he did to Sato, he could put him out for sure. And he uses a lot of kicks, and that's what I like about Brian Battle's game the best is he kicks with both legs and with pretty good power, dude. And he throws up a ton of volume. Like, he has everything you want: good cardio, good volume, power, KO power, well-rounded, big as hell, junkyard dog, super tough. He's mean. If you hit him hard, he wants to hit you hard back. give me Brian Battle all day in this. We seen Ange Luce get picked apart by like Monir Lazez and stuff like that. And like I said, he's a good tough fighter, but Brian Battle is on his way up, and Monir Lazez is like the gatekeeper of like the top 30 or something, you know.
True. I agree. I like it. Tyler says Brian Battle is winning. Please tell me y'all are as confident as I am. He should be minus 300. I'm pretty confident. Yeah.
Especially with Lusa not really being like a KO guy. So he's just going to have to beat Brian Battle over 15 minutes. And I don't really see it, man.
Yeah, I agree. People forget McKee was piecing up Lusa a bit. Yep, I remember. I watched it and I was sweating. I'll never forget it. Battle is a solid fighter. Great fight IQ. Should win this one 30-27. Yep. I'm with you. Hi, Fly High. What's up, man? He said, I hope Battle is on a full camp. I think he is. Yeah.
I hope so.
AJ Fletcher should have stayed in the UFC. Don't know why he got cut.
He's good.
And he beat
He had tough fights.
Yep. Yeah, he
should have been.
Where did he fight? 170? He should be 155er though.
Yeah, he was
big. Small. That was his problem.
Yeah.
Brian Battle is more of a cerebral guy in there. Tries to do some high level stuff. Lusa more basic.
Yeah.
Battle has the much higher ceiling, even though he's not that fast. The head gets fast, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Bigger shots and lay on Pooh.
The
bigger shots and lay on Pooh Bear. Yep. From last pick for tough, top 10, that would be wild. Yep. I agree with Cody on this one. Brian knows how to use his 3 inches.
He stands tall, bro, and he just like lets you counter kickbox. Wait, what? This guy. I should have known Derek was on some shit, man. I should have known.
I was waiting for you to catch it.
This guy with the wordplay.
But at least Lusa tries to be very active, so he's live. That's true. I mean,
yeah, he's a dog, man. He's tough, man. He just like ain't that good, but he's tough, and he's a dog, and he's in there.
He'll be in there as long as he can. He's just not dangerous, man. It's weird.
Watch that head kick. He looks like
looking at him. Yeah, he'd be like.
He had some finishes early in his career, but it was low level.
We got Jeff Pelton here. What's up, Jeff? What's up, fellas? Appreciate you putting in the work on Vacation Blood. I like this fight to go the distance. I could see that.
Yeah.
Lusa plus 3.5. Maybe.
Brian starts a little slow in the first round, so maybe he could take that first round.
Yeah. Lusa gets outstruck at range. If you see.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Here we go. I just like Battle. Can't wait to fade him in a different matchup. I did fade him against Renat. I will say that.
Any high-level wrestler, you might.
That's the way you do it. You guys see Tybura's haircut? Yeah, it looks it's half and half. It's a little weird, but it's is what it is. Cedric said I was live at the McKee fight and had a pretty good big bet on Lusa. Not good for my heart. Yeah, same with me. It was insane.
Yeah. Especially at the end of the fight, like that's always crazy.
Right. All right, main event time. Tuivasa versus Marcin Tybura. Is it your turn or my turn? I think it's yours.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So in this fight, man, I'm going with Tybura in this fight. I want the grappler here. There's been a lot of things like even before Tuivasa's last fight, it doesn't seem like he takes stuff as serious since he's had like 3 losses in a row. You go back and watch tape, and when you watch him fight Sergey Spivak, who Tybura is better than Sergey Spivak, he's already beat him and out wrestled him and was just better than him. You've seen the path to beat Tuivasa, dude. You stand at range, block his big punches because these dudes like Spivak and Tybura is going to be a little taller and a little bigger, and then you just keep shooting on him, dude, and wear him down. That's what Spivak did. He was able to finish him in the second when Tuivasa was doing decent. He had a decent get-up game in the first round. He was scrambling and stuff. But by the second round, I think is the first time he got taken down. You know, he didn't have much of a get-up game. Tybura's not really all that chinny. I know he got knocked out by by Tom Aspinall, but dude, that's going to happen. Tom Aspinall's so fast, so big. It is what it is. He was never probably going to wrestle him down. I mean, but here he's got good striking. Like Tybura's got really pretty good striking. Like it's not the best in the division, but he can stand and strike. And then he can mix in the grappling here, and he's got good cardio. He's pretty tough. Like if you watch his Volkov fight, that was a really close 3-round fight where I had a bet on Volkov, and he was able to hold him up against the cage a little bit, and just like his cardio looked pretty good where Volkov started getting tired. And you know, if he starts mixing in some grappling with Tuivasa, he's going to get a little bit tired. So I like Marcin Tybura here. I think he can strike with Tuivasa and kind of stay safe because like Tuivasa usually knocks people out when they're engaging with him. Like what's the one tall dude? Greg Hardy, where you got people coming forward like Derek Lewis, and they just get in these crazy ass brawls with him. Like, I think Tybura is going to stay on the outside, stay away from the power, land some of his own shots, and get in. Now, Tuivasa obviously could hit him with a big shot and knock him out. He's got powerful leg kicks, but I just don't really like where it seems like he's probably at in his training and all that, man. It's just, I don't know. He's always been like a partier and stuff, but when you're not really in that going for the gold, like if he was in that, because he went on that little win streak, and if you're getting in that go, he beat Derek Lewis, and you're in the go for the gold, and you're fighting, and then you lose again, and you're like, damn, but then you keep training and stuff, and then you come out for the second one, like, I still got a chance to get it, and then you get knocked out again. Now you're like, probably for the third one, you're not training like you was 2 fights ago. Like, you're still training hard, but you're probably not like, all right, one more fight and I'm going to the title. So then you come out and get beat. And now it's like, what are you even really fully trained? Like, and like I said, we know the dude likes to party and all that already. So
true.
It's still a risky bet. But just I'll take Tybura. I don't know. Either by finish or decision. He could decision him, just take him down, holding him down, because Tybura is really not the most dangerous on the ground. But I guess he does finish like Hardy and them dudes that have a hard time getting up. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So, yeah, give me Tybura. I actually take him inside the distance at some point.
Okay. What round do you think he gets it done?
Tybura,
if he does.
If he does, I mean, I would like something low. I mean, not even that low. I'm saying like 3.5 or something. Like, I think it could go over 2.5. I don't think he just the first couple times he takes him down.
You like the under 3.5?
I would like the under 3.5. That would cover both guys. What's the line on that? I haven't got
minus 320.
Yeah, I like that. That covers both guys' win conditions pretty much, in my opinion. The only way is if somehow Tybura, but he won't just lay on him. Like, if he senses that Tuivasa is tired, he's going to transition, get on him, ground and pound him, or choke him out. So
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with what you said. I'm just gonna go with Ty. I don't know why. I just have this like weird little feeling. I think I'm not betting a money line or a side here though, but I think he's gonna go out there in the first round. He's gonna try to stand and bang, and he either is gonna get a knockout, or I think Tybura survives round 1, and I think round 2 Tybura starts putting on a little bit better pace because he does have good cardio for a heavyweight. At least one more round more than Tuivasa. And I think he gets a finish after that. So whether it's going to be by a takedown, whether it's going to be by a knockout standing, I mean, it's going to take a while because Ty is pretty tough. But if Tybura can get him on the mat and get some ground and pound going, that's when Ty's not getting up, especially in the second and third rounds. So I like Ty early. I don't think this fight's going over 3.5. I do like the under 3.5 one way or another. And I'm just going to go with Ty getting the early knockout. I think he's just going to go in there guns blazing. We'll see what happens with Tybura's chin. See if it's still there or not. I think he's going to test it. I mean, that's what I would do if I was Ty. Test it.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens. That's what he does. Yeah. That's usually his style. It's like going in there, going to throw some leg kicks, and then I'm going to start going crazy in the pocket. Let's go. So we'll see what happens.
Definitely. It's going to be a good one. Usually the heavyweight fights in that small cage are pretty good.
Yep. Bam, bam, round 1 knockout. I don't mind that. Ty going to knock off the rest of his hair off. Tybura only wins if he gets a sloppy decision. I mean, he can win a decision, but I don't know, man. Ty is going to tuck her out by round 3.
Carrying all that weight on him, dude. If Tybura keeps getting on top of him and on Ty and just like holding him down. Because Spivak finished him in the second. I mean, and I that was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But like I said, I don't really feel like I like Ty's training situation and stuff. So
I agree, but Tybura can't take too many leg kicks.
No, that's a fact.
That's true.
That's a fact.
Ty's gonna hang his gloves, just like his cousin Pedro. Let's see, no bets for me.
Hey, bro, I'm not hating on that, to be honest. Like, if he loses to Tybura, I myself would be like, what am I doing now?
Yep.
But if you're getting paid like 200 or 150 a fight, where's Jared Vandera? Right. Where's fucking Dante Mays? Give him Dante Mays.
D1. Don't you disrespect D1.
D1 will be down in one. That'll stand for down in one in that motherfucking fight.
Did you see Tuivasa injury video? He's supposedly fighting at less than 100%. Well, that's not.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen Sicky, shout out Sicky, put up a video of him like getting hurt in training or something.
Oh, well, there you go. Tuivasa doesn't give me good vibes.
Exactly.
Let's see. 3 losses in a row and drinking beer and WWE shows. This dude's probably got in the camp this week and seeing his brother Pedro. Yeah, that's why I like the unders here a crap ton. I think it's pretty much easy. Has Cody always talk this fast? No, are you talking fast, Cody?
I'm trying to get that information out there. I'm trying to help you, Herb. I'm trying to help you, Herb. No, I do. I'm a fast. I've talked fast.
Shady's disagreeing with Cody. Oh my God. What? Shady and you are always linked. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but this one though, I can see it on this one because this one's like a one way. Like one of these dudes is going to look minus 500, right?
Yeah.
One of their styles is going to work. So when you got a 50-50 fight like that, it's easy to be on the opposite side. Like I'm not confident. Like I'm not betting Tybura, so I'm not like 100% confident. Like he's just going to out wrestle him because I can see. I'm not dumb. I can see Tuivasa just cracking Tybura, dude, and him going down. So because we've seen it before. So
true.
It's a tough fight to bet, man. I mean, I don't know if I would go as far as to say don't bet these fat guys like I did with Gaziev and them, but it's like this is like it's going to go one way. Like
over and under in this.
You might be holding an even money ticket, but your guy was really plus 1,600. You know what I mean? So that's a tough one.
When Ty was supposed to fight Tybura, Ty pulled out with a torn meniscus.
I wonder who Tybura. He probably fought somebody else on that.
I don't remember who he fought. Let me see.
Right. That was back in the day. He took like 3 TKO losses. He had Lewis,
they didn't fight. He didn't fight anybody.
Sakai. What's that?
He didn't fight anybody replacing Ty. He just canceled the fight. So probably a good thing because he just got knocked out by Tom Aspinall before that. So
yeah.
But can I trust a guy who gets KO'd by Shamil?
Right.
Has 2 rounds for his KO. I agree with that. He does have 2. But if he gets taken down on his back, he might not have 2 rounds. So we shall see.
Like, I mean, Tybura was striking with Greg Hardy. I mean, no, he's not probably as good as Tybura, but he's a dangerous dude. Like, he'll strike with them dudes for a round and not even take him down to the second. So that could work against him. You know, here, you can't strike with Ty a lot, especially in that first round. So it's so dangerous. I know if I had a bet on Tybura, I'd be worried as shit. If I had a bet on Tai Tuivasa, I'd be worried as shit. Like, I'd be like, damn, I hope he don't start taking. So it's like, I feel like you can probably, you know, maybe find some better spots than these. But if you got a good read on it, you know what I mean? I don't mind. But you got to bet Ty by KO, and then you got to bet Tybura
inside the distance,
decision or something, inside the distance or something. Because
it's 5 rounds, so I don't think this fight's going 5.
Ty doesn't sub him, and Ty doesn't win a decision. I don't think here.
Because
if it goes 5, I feel like there's a lot of grappling involved in that, and that's going to be Tybura on top the whole time.
Yeah. Got Australian parlay, Ty and Kulibao plus 196.
That's good odds. I don't mind it, Jumbo. What's up, Jumbo?
What's up, Jumbo? Said Dev said Bam Bam round 1 shoey time. Let's go.
Okay.
Our guy Dirty Reg is in the house. He said not with you, Johnny.
Let's go. It's Blood Money and Dirty Reg. Defend Dirty Reg, your units next week.
There is a question though. You got Dolgarian or C-Rod?
You switched to the dog. See, look at Dirty Reg going to the dog side with Blood Money, baby. He's back.
We'll see.
He's back.
See. What time Friday? Same time, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
It'll be 7 p.m. for you, Mushroom.
Yep, 7 p.m. for you. We'll get you.
Me and him got to 7.
Let's see. Hey, boys. Why is Max Holloway plus 210? He even bulked up now on social media, the disrespect. Yeah, because, you know, Max isn't knocking out anybody, and he's moving up a weight class. I think that's the reason why. And Justin Gaethje's been, you know, highlight head kick to Justin Poirier. He's always dangerous.
Right.
So, we'll see.
Yeah.
Effie in the house. Great show, boys. Good luck this week. And good luck to you as well.
Let's go.
Love this channel. Support all you guys.
Let's go, Ulysses.
Ulysses? Useless?
Useless. I'm
gonna say Ulysses. I like that. I love it.
I like that Ulysses, man.
Let's go with tough. That's tough. Let's go. It's Ty's meniscus. You don't need a meniscus. I tore mine about 15 years ago and never fixed it. All my fights were post-torn meniscus. There.
No crap. Okay.
All right, guys. Let's jump into the bet that everybody wants to hear. What are bet number 2 first? Ladder challenge. Last week we won. We had Piotr Jan fight to go the distance, and we also had the over 3.5 in the O'Malley fight. So we won about $101 and some change. We're gonna roll that over.
On the first step.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna roll this over to a bet on this, and I'm already gonna say we both like Brian Battle, right?
That's my guy.
Okay, 180. I see it. I know it's a little higher, but it is what it is. Lines are moving crazy this week.
Yeah.
So the reason why I was asking you about the minus 3.5 is because if we parlay that together in the tie fight, plus 104.
The under 1.5.
No, I'm sorry. The under 3.5 in the tie fight. Now there's other things that we could do. I was just throwing.
What other good props do you have? I know you got us a good prop, time prop.
What do you think about the? I don't know if that's gonna do it. Make it plus money. Minus 103. The under 2.5 in the Kennedy fight.
Kind of sucks because it's only one side with the finishing upside, in my opinion. There,
okay.
I kind of hate that, but
fair enough.
I do think that he finishes him, though. You know what I mean? Let's see.
Actually, wait a minute. Kennedy. Okay, Kennedy to win inside the distance plus Brian Battle money line plus
what's because I can't get on what's Penny Kinside Macy Chase on over underlines.
So the over 2.5 is minus 375. I think there's a chance that Macy can get it finished, so I'm a little scared.
What's that come out to? Because what was Mike Davis?
Mike Davis is minus 395.
Man, that line freaking moved.
Yeah,
quick.
It did. Like 100 points or more.
Yeah.
What about the Kulabau, Danny Silva? Oh, I can't get that one yet.
What's the over under on it?
The over is it's over 2.5 and it's minus 210, but I wouldn't trust that one.
Bro, them dude's gonna be throwing down in that little cage the whole time.
Yeah.
I like the over. I'm with you on that, but it's like that's going them dudes.
Yeah, it's a little risky. I was thinking about the over 1.5, but not 2.5.
Because what did you say, Mike Davis and
Mike Davis, Brian Battle is minus 106.
See, it kind of sucks. I mean, man. I mean, we could try to do that and then just do a plus 105 next week because we're already up $100 or an extra $1 from last week. Instead of trying to force something when I know we both like Mike Davis and Brian Battle, right?
True.
Kind of sucks. But does it have? I mean, it's close to even. What's the chat say about like should we try to do that or do you think that
What do you think about Kennedy inside the distance? It's minus 300. If you think he's gonna do it.
I really do, but it's
cut it in half.
I hate them.
I hear you.
Let's see. Bunny says C-Rod. Mushroom ain't lying. Mike Davis minus 420 now. Wow.
Yeah, on DraftKings he's still at minus 395. But
that's, Fireside. What's that? Gregorio over under.
So it was at over 1.5, but they moved it to over 2.5, and it's minus 115.
Yeah, I might actually go bet that anyways. Why don't we just do Mike Davis in battle? So if Mike Davis, then what would the Chazon over and them be? If he's $20 more than that Chazon over,
let's see, minus 103.
What about that fight goes decision? How do you feel about that? Even though Chazon's already finished her.
Gosh, that's gonna be dicey. I don't trust it. Not for that price.
Listen, we're still gonna get up big. We'll be to like what 100 is gonna pay what? Or we got 101 actually.
Yeah, 101. So it's not gonna be too much of a difference.
No, I say we do that. Let's just do Mike Davis and Brian Battle, and then next week And then hopefully, like, because some of these cards aren't the best betting spot cards, you know what I mean? And some of these lines get out of control. That's another thing for the show, is if me and Johnny can talk to each other and we see some really good lines, we might start putting in a ladder challenge play on like Sunday or Monday, and then we'll just post it on Twitter so everybody can get it and we'll all beat the line movement right there. Because we were talking about it, by the time we do it Wednesday night, like we could have got Kennedy at minus 480 and what Mike Davis like minus 300.
270.
Yeah, I bet him at minus
Dude, that would have been
260. I was like,
crazy. Yeah.
yeah. So we'll start doing that. So we'll look out for that. But like you said, man, we was so close to being to step 4. We just needed Brandon Moreno to get that split decision. So we start this. We already hit the first week. We're gonna hit this second week, man, and then we'll keep it moving. We'll get up to like 50 grand because we started with $100 this time, so it should be a $50,000 ladder challenge.
Well, we're going up to UFC 300, so we'll see where we go.
Do it
goal
with us. I'm telling you, this is what we're gonna do.
Is that what we're gonna do? Brian Battle money line?
Yeah, Brian Battle and
Davis
Mike Davis money line. Yep, and then put the 10. We'll put the 101 and change on it, and then, like I said, next week we'll keep it. We'll keep it because, dude, I've done that before, like on my layer cake parlay, and it made me mad where I've lost a couple of them where I'm trying to get to that plus 101 or plus 100, and I've lost bets just trying to like change another bet out to put this one in because, and then you lose and you're like, dude,
I don't want to force.
Just trying to get to that plus 100.
I'm just saying the under 3.5 in the tie fight can
gets us to
what? The plus 103.
I like it, but there's a world where Fat Boy holds him down.
There is a world, you're right.
But
then again, like if you want to be devil's advocate, and I'm really high on Davis here, Davis can win by a close decision. And the judges aren't the greatest.
True.
That's why Kennedy at minus 300 inside the distance, we kind of agree with that. It should happen, right?
You know what? Screw it. Let's go with that under 3.5. I like that.
Under 3.5 in the tie fight.
And what's that get us to?
It'll be plus money, but let me get there. Let's see. Under 3.5, minus 320, and then plus the minus 180 for Battle. It is going to be, if I can get it, plus 104.
Okay.
Or we can get like plus 105 with the Kennedy inside the distance instead. Something really close.
Shit, I like that minus 106 my damn self. But
what do you feel? You want to do that more? I'm okay with it. I'm just saying there is a world.
I do like the tie. I do like the Tuivasa under. I like that better than some other ones. But I love Battle Davis. Like I feel like that hits. But I feel I get what you're saying too. Close fight. So yeah, we can just take the Tuivasa one, man, because that's around 4.5. But then you see like Rosenstruck in them, and I got that in the back of my mind where them fat dudes just go fucking almost 5 rounds.
Yeah.
It can happen with them fat dudes, man. But
you're right.
Let's take that plus minus 106. Next week we'll get a plus money. We'll work it out earlier in the week and get a good plus money.
We just need like plus 105 just to make up for that. So
yeah, and we'll get that. We might have a plus 118. Remember last time we had
maybe we'll just have an underdog.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm cool with that.
Yep.
All right, so we'll do Brian Battle. Oh wait, I did Thiago Moises.
That's easy.
And then okay, there we go. Minus 106.
Okay.
Brian Battle. Mike Davis.
Let's go. That's step 2. That's easy money right there, boys. And girls. That's easy money. Man, chat's getting a little wild here.
Oh, I haven't even looked. Let's see.
We're doing too much.
All right, guys. There it is. I'm gonna post it right here. Battle money line plus the Davis money line minus 106. That's gonna be our second bet of
Dude, I see people post safety parlays minus 190. 2 fighters, Basharat and somebody else.
But what if it's safe? What if it's so safe though? They feel like all warm and cuddly.
I know, but what is that? What do you the 0.5 units on a minus 180? 5, and it was Basharat and Makaya.
They want to win that plus
and
3
then
units.
Just to be like, yeah, still didn't hit.
Plus 0.3. I'm sorry, plus 0.3 units.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of money. a lot of money.
This was a good show. I had fun on my little vacation show.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, we'll let you get back to that vacation. It's a little
Yes, sir. I'm
earlier
about
than
to
me,
take the
but
wife
I'm
out the
hungry. So we definitely appreciate
Fran.
everybody showing up, all 167 of you, or maybe even more. If you haven't, please hit that like button and follow Cody at Blood Money MMA Bets, also JohnnyKpicks 2 if you haven't yet, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Patreon. We both have Patreons, on YouTube especially. That's all good.
Popping on YouTube.
We do it every week on Wednesday nights, also Friday nights as well. We're going to have Mushroom MMA on Friday night. It's going to be on Cody's channel, Blood Money MMA Bets. And yeah, do you have anything else to say before we go?
No, man, just appreciate everybody coming out as usual, hanging out with us, listening to us bullcrap about fights and just talking to us, hanging out. So just appreciate everybody, man. And see you guys here again in a couple of days, man. Get Mushrooms live view, live opinion on stuff. So can't wait for that show.
Yes, sir. Yep. And we will post that ladder bet challenge tomorrow. And that way you all see it, but you got to hear first.
Yep.
If you tune in,
Yes.
you're going to get it here first. So that's the best part. So
the perks.
Take care, guys.
That's the perks.
Good luck on everyone's bets. Have fun this weekend. See you Friday night. Same time for Cody's channel.
View.
There's the view. Looks beautiful. A little sunset getting there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Take care, guys. Have fun.
All right. See you guys.
Right on.